says 12 minutes. That doesn't seem accurate.
No, we should be up there. This is going to be a bit delayed, I think. I got the live here going on.
Yeah, this says the live event begins in 2:44 when I go to it.
Oops. I don't know.
I'm not savvy with YouTube.
Okay. Yeah, me neither.
I watched your last live stream, and like the first couple of minutes of it, you spent your time like you were like squinting, staring at it, and you couldn't figure out. And you're like,
okay. So they hear and see us, but we don't see it up here. So bear with me, guys. Welcome to the live stream. It has been a hell of a day, let me tell you. GoPro died, mic died. Now I'm trying to get everything going, and I'm trying to get the monitor so we can see what's going on. So bear with me 2 seconds here. I'll go here. I'll do this one. And there we go. Excellent. Okay, we're up on the screen, guys. How's everybody doing tonight? Good. And will we see... I got to see if we can get the live chat up there.
Yeah, I can
it's so deleted. I don't even
there we go. Tons of bees. Spaztech. Misty.
Hi, Misty.
All right.
Sister.
Okay, guys. How's the sound? How's the mic? It's a new one to me. I wasn't too sure.
Kevin, hey critters.
Oh yeah,
Hi,
the dual
Claire
wanderers are
John.
here. Yeah.
Hi guys. Aw. Wow.
Everybody's here.
Wow.
I guess the mic's okay. Everybody's just chatting away there, so that's good.
Thumbs up.
But you can see how long the
Holy.
the delay is. Like.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Thanks, Travis. Yeah, we're about, what is it, like 20 seconds, 30-second delay or something?
Yeah, at least that, yeah.
Sorry, guys. Huge delay.
Ready to get famous, guys? Oh, boy.
All right.
Hi, Quentin.
Good. Okay, guys, welcome to the live stream. So, beside me here, we have Summer, and then we have Kevin. And if you guys watch my dual exploring Vancouver Island videos, these two I call affectionately the XT twins. These are the XT twins. And
you thank my sister for that.
there you go.
Thanks a lot, Misty.
Yeah, I stole it from Misty. Thanks, Misty. I stole it and ran with it. Yeah, the main reason for the live stream tonight and for having Summer here is because of what she does. And when I first met these guys, I was really, we formed a pretty good friendship and a kinship. And then to find out that what Summer does for the motorcycling community, I was just really, really impressed by, especially with having 3 daughters at home. And yeah, so I just wanted to bring her on and basically just expose that and just like promote that and just go, yay, Summer, that kind of stuff, because I think it's just great. So what we're going to do is you want to say hi?
Hi.
Doing all the talking here.
Nervous.
That's okay.
Live stream.
My first time ever on camera. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Sorry for mumbling.
So we're going to have a hard time probably following the chat. So hopefully Kevin can follow the chat. And if you guys have any questions, throw them down in the chat. And if Kevin sees anything that's really, pops out or anything really, interesting, that kind of stuff, then, Grump's here, Doc's here. Then we'll go with that. But what I did do is I posted to the community pages that this live was coming up and asked everybody for some questions. And we came up with, what did we come up with? About 20 questions here. So we're gonna do a little bit of a Q&A.
It's an 80% pass rate.
That's right, 80% pass rate. So if she gets 80%, she will pass.
Okay.
But yeah, no, we're just gonna talk about Summer and her riding history and whatnot. Stick around. We will have a couple of giveaways.
Critter says he's exposing stuff tonight.
Travis, stop it. But anyways, we're going to have a couple of giveaways tonight. I'll give away some sticker packs. Going to have a Critter Moto t-shirt giveaway. We also have our good friends from Giant Loop are going to give you your very own Revelstoke bag. Nice dry bag here. So that'll be a giveaway, so stick around for that. And, yeah. What else can I say? So the stream actually comes at a good time because March is International Women's History Month. So here we go. We're creating history right here. And with March 8th being International Women's Day, perfect, even better. So what we're going to do, we're going to see here. Oh, Carl misses us.
Hi, Carl.
We miss you, Carl.
Oh,
Yeah.
God, we missed you.
So for those of you who don't know, a bunch of the Mixed Nuts ADV crew are in the chat here. So, and that's our little island riding group, the Mixed Nuts ADV crew. So good to see you guys all show up and support. Thanks so much. And what we'll do now is we're going to turn it over to Late Night with Critter, Chatting with Critter. I'd like to introduce to the show my guest for tonight, Summer.
Oh, fancy.
Yeah. Normally we'd have theme music and stuff, but copyright. Oh, don't do that on the table.
Drum roll.
So we're going to start with some of the questions,
Okay.
and we'll keep a track on some of the chat there. And first off, Summer, can you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Just gonna go right in on that one, eh?
No pressure.
Can I tell you a little bit about myself? I'm 43 years old. I've been riding for 4 years. I'm a newbie. Got 3 teenagers at home. I'm a mom. I work. I play. I don't know. Just fell in love with motorcycle riding, and it's just turned into this crazy passion that never expected.
A passion or an obsession?
Both.
That's
Both.
great.
Something that turned out to be so fun and so enjoyable, and then there's my sister, hi Misty, that just laughs at me and says, it took you long enough.
Right.
Because she's 20 years of experience on top of this, and just laughs when I post stuff because she's like, it took you long enough to find this, but it feels like it came about at the right time in my life, and stoked about it.
That's
Yeah.
great. And you mentioned your sister Misty.
Yes.
So
A couple people might know her.
some might know her. Misty, she's been in the motorcycle realm for quite some time, and it's written a few articles. You might recognize the name.
Yeah.
A couple people have said Summer rocks.
Summer does rock.
Doc 650 said Summer does rock.
Can you see that? There you go. I do rock.
So in about
Finally, says Misty.
in about 20 seconds we'll see that.
Misty Hurst. Hi, Misty. No, somebody's
Oh,
yelling
Spaz
at-
Tech knows. Yeah.
Yeah, my sister's slightly well known in the motorcycle community.
There
so
you go.
It's, it's an honor and a pleasure to follow in her footsteps after all these years. Yeah.
So with that, you've only been riding for about 4 years,
Yeah.
and let us tell us about what started you, what inspired you to get in, what was that aha moment, or that I got to do this moment?
Well, it kind of happened accidentally because I didn't want a motorcycle, but my 11-year-old son wanted a dirt bike. And I had ridden once, like when I was 16, I took my brother's bike out. I had my learners, I dumped the bike, I burned my leg, I never touched bikes again. And then my son was 11, he wanted a bike. I didn't know anything about bikes, so called up my sister and said, hey, we want to get him a bike. And she ended up finding an old KD80, a nice Kawasaki 1980 KD80, 88? And it didn't run well, had the clutch. My son hopped on it, didn't like it, freaked out about it. I sat on it, and I thought, I wonder if I still know how to work this. This is up at the pits, up in Melrose there. And I remembered how it worked and took off riding through the pits, and I was like, this is kind of fun. And it kind of
made a squee noise.
I made a little squee noise. It was exciting, and it was a lot of fun, and it just kind of spiraled. He never wanted to ride it, and then over the course of a year and a half, I think, Kevin managed to get the KD80 running properly, and at the same time we were given an old DT200 didn't run, that had been under a tarp for years. A buddy of mine said, you can have it if you can get it running, great. And Kevin was able to get it running and traded it for a CRF 100. And then he took the CRF 100 out, and I took the KD80 out, and we loaded the bikes up onto the back of the truck, and we headed up to Mount Washington.
Aerosmith.
Or no, Mount Aerosmith, sorry, you're right. And we just started riding around, and then we came across a couple of really epic viewpoints, and it just kind of hit like shiny lights and bells and whistles that the ability to explore just exploded in front of us.
Yeah.
And then we, over the course of the next year, went out riding a lot, upgraded to some street bikes that we could take off-roading as well, and the rest is history.
Yeah.
It turned into a love affair that neither of us were expecting.
I think you hit the nail on the head there with adventure riding, dual sport riding, off-road riding in general. When you jump on that bike and you leave the pavement and you hit the dirt and you start that hill climb, and then once you come up and you just crest that hill and that view opens up, it's just
phenomenal.
Yeah. I know a lot of people watching are in the adventure dual sport world, and the people who aren't, I feel sad for them that they haven't experienced that, because that is just
Well, it's,
you know,
it's like your shirt says.
yeah.
It's a lot faster than hiking. And you get up to these mountain spots that in 20 minutes of leaving our driveway, we were up at viewpoints overlooking all of Parksville Qualicum Beach, mind-blowing viewpoints.
Yeah.
And it just opened up the whole island
Oh yeah.
to explore.
Oh,
and
yeah.
It's been endless, and it doesn't matter how many times we try to go out, and it'll take a lifetime
Yeah.
to see it all.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable.
And it's funny when you get up there and you see the view. Like, we're on our island, and I think a lot of us, when you're in cities and stuff, you tend to almost have sort of a miniature view on the world, if you will. And then once you get up there, and even though we're on an island, once you get up there, you realize just how big it is.
It's huge.
And I mean, when I've gone off island, I've done my exploring off island and in the interior and stuff, and the views are even just they're bigger. It really puts you into perspective just how small we are and how much there is to see. Like,
We've been pretty good on our little island.
Yeah. You guys have seen a lot, and I've really enjoyed riding with you guys lately.
It's been pretty awesome.
Damon was in for a little bit.
Oh, right on.
Oh, was he?
Yeah.
Damon? Yeah, Damon's another islander. Good.
Right on.
Oh, Darnell Dumbledore. I have to answer that one. What is the best ride for a beginner that still has good views?
What area?
What area are you in? Holy moly. One of my most favorite spots, we've done it for the Dawn Ride last year, the Horn Lake Loop. The Horn Lake Cook Creek Connector Loop takes you through some beautiful forests, and if you sneak up to a little lookout off of that main road there, it's pretty beautiful, and I've taken ladies beginner rides up there. We've taken the large Dawn Ride group ride. We had 40 riders, I think, up there. Beginner friendly, stunning views. It was probably that viewpoint that we got taken to when we first started riding that really kind of hit it, that you could find these amazing places super close on Vancouver Island. That's not very specific. Anywhere on Vancouver Island you can go riding. Any of these Forest Service roads. Yeah.
So we're talking about all this riding, and we'll get to the next question. This was, it was asked a bit, and it was kind of funny that it was asked so much because of the thumbnail that I had. But people were wondering, what type of motorcycle do you currently ride?
Well, I have two bikes. One's a street bike, one's the dual sport bike. So the dual sport bike is a 2017 XT250. It's been the greatest bike ever. Beginner friendly. It fits me perfect. I'm 5'4". I can flat feet. Lots of stability. I'm not a huge nutcase about going fast on the highway, so some people will complain that it's not quite fast enough on the highway. I like to be in control when I'm out riding. I don't like to push it too far, so going a $110 on the highway is perfectly fine with me. I can see how some people would want a slightly more powerful bike, But I think it's absolutely perfect for the type of riding. We definitely like to stick to the off-road and the logging roads and all that kind of stuff, and it gets me everywhere.
Right.
It's the goat.
The
It
goat.
climbs up everything. It
The
does
XT250,
everything.
the mighty 250.
That's right.
Yep.
That's right, and Kevin's got one too, and the XT Twins. That's what it is.
Yep. And then you've got a street bike as well.
And then I've got a cute little TU250X, the Suzuki. Really cute, really nice little street bike. It looks like it's really old, but it's actually a 2019. I get stopped everywhere I go when I'm riding it. It looks like a classic bike. I had a gentleman stop me at the gas station, and he said, "Oh man, what year is this?" I said, "Well, it's a 19." He goes, "Well, a 19 what?" And I said, "Well, it's a 2019. It had, I think, 400 kilometers on it at the time. It was brand new," and he was blown away. It looks like a beautiful vintage old cafe racer. I absolutely love it.
Yep.
It's adorable. Yeah.
A couple of comments. Angel Face. Tell Summer I used to have a 2014 XT250.
Nice.
And Mike,
Great bike.
have you all thought about planning a group ride on the island?
Oh yeah, Mike.
We'll get to that.
Holy.
We'll probably get to that in a bit.
We've done a few, and the ridership turnout is a little.
Yeah.
It's a little overwhelming.
It
so
is.
We definitely love our group rides, but
My
sometimes
ADV
it's
360 shopping for dual sport XT250s on the short list. It's
Yeah.
not a bad choice.
Yes,
it's a great
absolutely.
bike.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can't go wrong with the CRF 250L either.
Little plug.
Just
Yeah.
saying.
Oh, I just saw the 300 low seat model
Oh, yeah?
coming out.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's right. That's right.
Looking good too.
Yeah.
Even better for the short people.
Yeah. So actually, Mike's. I had to laugh when I read Mike's comment about planning group rides, and I think we should just let the folks at home know about our last group ride that you guys planned. Like,
Oh my God.
what's
The giver?
the giver,
Giver.
the Thanksgiver.
A few people showed up for
just
that one.
just a few people showed up for that one.
42 riders, I believe,
Yeah. I think that's what it
showed
was.
up for that one. And then we had the Easter Giver, which had 30 some odd riders,
35
and we
or
ended up
36.
in a snowstorm, and it was wild and
Full on
crazy, but
blizzard.
it was
Yeah.
it's a lot of fun.
I think
And
Tom's still thawing out.
Tom probably
Tom's
is.
still cold.
That
Yeah.
the snow on the Easter Giver was insane.
That was
Nobody-
we started
nobody
in
expected
beautiful
that.
sunshine.
Oh yeah.
And we did a big tree tour for that one. So we ended up, we took a group of riders and we went down towards Cowichan Lake. We went and checked out some huge trees, the Harris Creek spruce,
Yeah.
Big Lonely Doug, the Red Creek fir. It was awesome. And it was nice up until our lunch break, and then it started snowing. We drove through about that much snow on the Port Renfrew Highway. Half the group decided to split and head home. But I think they still got caught in the
They
big
still got
snowstorm,
Yep.
just like us. And we were frozen.
I was not
it was-
expecting that much.
It's called a giver for a reason.
That's
You
right.
Got a
Yeah.
full send.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hill Quest. If I fly to the island anywhere, I can borrow a spare dual sport.
I believe there's a store
Oh, you might have to buy one for the
down
weekend.
in Saanich, down in Victoria somewhere where
That
you
would
can
rent one?
bikes. I have no idea
Yeah.
if they have an XT250.
It's
or-
funny he asked that because I've been asked that by a bunch of people before, and
Yeah,
I personally don't know of anywhere where you can rent a dual sport here.
I believe there's a place in Victoria. I have no idea what's required, and I mean, the market is so great over here. If you're coming for a week, I'd buy one, sell it when you leave.
There you go. Yep.
If somebody will take it.
Yep.
Probably make money on it.
Yeah,
Probably
probably.
make- yeah.
Probably
Buy
make
one
money.
in the interior, bring it over here, and sell it for more money.
Yeah, absolutely.
For a dual sport. We just need to buy an extra one, and we'll start renting it out for everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'll get out my checkbook.
that's right. More bikes.
Yep.
There's room.
So what's I'm going back to some. Have we seen any other questions up
I
there?
haven't seen anything else go by that I've caught. There might
Okay.
be some I missed.
I like that everybody's chatting amongst themselves in there. That's really great.
It's quite the community.
Just talk quietly about
Yeah.
It's
yourselves.
wild.
No, I recognize all these names. Thanks everybody who's here. Thank you so much for showing up. I really, really appreciate it.
This is amazing.
This is yeah, it really is amazing. It's really cool. I mean, this is my second official live stream.
Yeah.
So
Doing good.
really appreciate you guys being here. And so we talked about motorcycle. Next one. So in the huge amount of time that you've been riding,
Yep.
is there one motorcycle trip that kind of stands out so far?
All of them. this past year or last year, September, we went up North Island, and we stayed up in Port McNeill for 3-4 nights.
Yep.
And we went riding every day. It's beautiful up there. There's no gates. It's free. It's wild and free. We went out to Side Bay. We went up to Holberg. We went to all sorts of amazing places. I think on that one weekend we saw 8 bears. Bears everywhere. Wildlife everywhere.
Just amazing.
Beautiful, picturesque, serene. No people. Quiet.
Oh,
Like just
yeah.
no gates. You don't come around
Yeah.
the corner.
Yeah, there's Overpen right there. Captain Overpen. Yay North. Yeah, he's North Island.
Yeah.
He knows him and Damon. If Damon's still in here too, Damon knows North Island
I
as
see
well.
Alex Faulkner, are you there? She came on one of my ladies' rides. That's awesome.
Oh,
Hi.
Alex is here?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Right on.
She has an XT250.
Yeah.
Angel Face wants to know more about Mixed Nuts Group.
Moto Giant Audio. What's
Mixed Nuts. There's a few of us that we've met on a couple of group rides, and we've super connected, and we've become a pretty tight group, and we really enjoy riding with each other, and yeah, it's amazing. We just call ourselves the Mixed Nuts because we're just literally a bag full of mixed weirdos that all just.
No, it kind of started with Carl and his nuts, his mixed nuts bag at the cabin.
Well, and that's
Yeah.
right. Carl
Yeah.
had his mixed nuts for snacking on.
That's right.
So I see Alex is asking if we carry fuel. I carry 3 liters in my roto pack on the back of the bike. Most of the time we're day tripping. We haven't run out yet. We can go close to 300 kilometers, I think, on our tanks.
Yeah.
So I mean that's a lot of
Yeah.
that's a lot
Typically, when we ride together, we're gone all day long.
all day.
All day long.
All
Like
day.
we're out for at least 8 hours of riding
Yeah.
all day long.
Yeah, for sure. The North Island is amazing. It's the greatest for riding. It's endless up there, and if you go even just as far north as Was, there is some epic riding up there. It is wilderness untouched. There's nobody out there. It's just you're not going to come across garbage dumps or homeless camps or gates or angry loggers. It's
No, they were all very nice.
Yeah.
All the loggers.
no, the
It's-
loggers would like wave at us and wave us through and like
It really is like
It's-
dual sport heaven up there.
yeah, it's a whole different world. And the communities themselves that are up there, like Port Alice and Port McNeill and Port Hardy and Holberg and all these places, they are adventure rider friendly. They want you up there. They're great. It's a great. I can't say enough about it up there. Fabulous.
I'm just going through some of the questions here.
Drinking love beer. I think my dad's even watching.
Oh, really?
And my mom, maybe. Hi, guys. And Sandra was supposed to watch, too. This is wild.
Okay, so we got, what is your favorite part about riding motorcycles? Well, I think we kind of hit that on the head a bunch of times, didn't we? Yeah.
The freedom, the ability to, you want to go on top of that mountain, but you only got an hour of time, like, no
can
problem.
get there.
You can
Yeah.
get there. And
Yeah.
it's, it's,
So, let me see. What steps do you take to prepare for a long motorcycle trip? Because we were talking about when we go out for 8 hours at a time.
yeah.
You know, we do short trips every now and again, but
Yeah.
typically when we're getting together as a group,
Long rides.
we're gone.
Gone.
So, what kind of steps would you go through?
Oh, hi, Kennedy.
Is
Woo,
Kennedy
I
here?
have a sticker
Kennedy's
for Kennedy.
here.
Yay, Kennedy.
I have a Summers Rock sticker for you.
Oh, Dan Wicks is here. Hey, Danny. Dan helped me out today with my my pre-show technical rundown. He
Oh, there's Bonnie,
He
too.
helped me
Hi,
out.
Bonnie.
bacon whiskey.
That's awesome.
Hello from Mexico.
Jojo on the
Wow.
go-go. Nice.
This is amazing.
Hola, Jojo. I recognize all these names.
This is
It's awesome.
great
Parallel
turnout.
camper.
Holy.
Yep.
Well, I don't know. I guess we kind of just pick where do you want to go, general direction. Lots of map reading.
Okay,
Right.
map read. Can you tell me about your map,
Tell you
please?
about our map. Well, a couple years ago, we were flipping through the Backroad map book, and I mentioned to Kevin that, yay, summer rocks. I had mentioned to Kevin that, it was awesome. The Backroad map book is amazing. It's got all this information on it, but you have to you flip through, and we'd go to certain places where it would be like half on this page of the map and half on this page of the map, and it was really hard to get an idea of the vastness of it all. And so I had made a comment to Kevin about how cool would it be if we just had like this giant wall map. And his little wheel started turning, so he actually sent Chris at Backroad Map Books a little note saying that, you know, have you guys ever done a giant wall map? And they said no, but we'll make one for you. And it was a custom order. Yeah, it wasn't cheap, but Kevin surprised me at Christmas with a 5-foot by 8-foot ginormous wall map of the Backroads map book version of all of Vancouver Island. And luckily it's got the Lower Mainland, Squamish, all the way up to Pemberton as well. It has everything on it. It's got all the layers that Backroad Map Books has. So it's got the waterfalls and the big trees and the rec sites. And so we have it right out front of our dining room table, and we sit there and we just stare at it.
Yeah, it's out, you guys. It's absolutely amazing. Like, I would like to have a wall that large that I could do that as well, because if you ever need anything to...
Yeah, you can take the window out.
Yeah, I can take the window
Right
here. Yeah.
there.
If you ever need anything to inspire you more than a freaking life-size wall map to get out and riding, that's it. It's just, it looks so cool. I'm very jealous of it.
Yeah.
And Backroads Map Book, you got 3 potential ambassadors here. Just saying.
If you go on the Backroad Map Books website now, you can find them topographical maps. They do make it. They do have it available to purchase. You can buy a wall map too.
And see the picture of you staring at it.
And if you look on the website, there's a picture of me sitting right in front of the giant wall map. So it gives you a really good idea of just how big it is. And I think the kids were really disappointed because the only wall in my house that it could fit on was the kitchen, right in the dining room. And they're like, "You're not seriously going to put this map up?" And I was like, "Oh yeah." And
Family pictures all had to come down.
Yeah, family pictures came down, wall map went up, and we just stared at it all the time. It's really easy to plan trips because
it's super easy.
It's so big, and you can see just the distances between towns, and you see the way it's all laid out, and so that's a huge part of our planning. Is you just kind of look, okay, we're gonna go North Island. Okay, let's go North Island. Oh, okay, well, there's this whole area that's got neat waterfalls, and this got this, and okay, so let's go there, and then we just go there.
Yeah, it's
and
perfect.
If we
I love
take
it.
a couple wrong turns, then that's great too. And you find more things.
That's called dual exploring.
Dual exploring. You coined a phrase there.
Nice one, Kevin.
Nice one.
New word. I made that up now.
Yeah.
That's
Oh, did you make that one up?
That's
Okay.
my word now.
Okay.
You're gonna tag that one.
So the next question down the line is, we talked about the fact that you have a street bike and a dual sport, but what type of terrain is your favorite to ride?
Anything gravel that has an amazing view. Love the Forest Service roads. Not a big fan of single track stuff, just because it's difficult with the dual sport. But anything gravel. I love the ability to be able to turn off some of the main roads, do some harder climbs, climb up some chunky stuff. But yeah, gravel, viewpoint.
So if you had tarmac or gravel would win every time.
100%.
Yeah.
When you're riding down the highway, how many times do you stop and look and go, where does that road go?
You take
I
the
know.
street bike out, and you're realizing that you're very limited as to where you can go, and you take the dual sport out, and it's just where do you want to go?
Right.
It's huge. It's everywhere. So if I could choose, I would dirt all the time, all day, every day.
Nice.
Darnell wants to know why don't you geocache?
We do geocache too. We just downloaded the geocache app a couple weeks ago, actually. And
Did you guys just start?
Just
started.
started. Well, I've heard about it for years, but I never
done
really
it
got
years
into it.
ago.
But on some of our hikes and some of our trips, we've just for sake looked to see if there was geocache up there. And just a couple weeks ago, we did a hike up Wesley Ridge, and turned out that there was a geocache close by. So we went and looked for it and ended up finding it. And when we opened up the box, we realized it was our good buddy Cliff that had actually placed it
13 years ago.
Yeah, 13 years earlier, his business card was on the inside of the lid, so we had to take a picture of it and send it to him and say, hey, look what we found. So geocaching is
okay.
It's right
That's
up
funny
there.
because my wife has been on me to, go set some geocaches out there. That'd be fun.
Yeah, we should do that.
Yeah.
That would be a lot of fun, and then we could,
That
get
would be
some
fun.
people out
That
there
would be
to-
fun. Yeah. Yeah.
Do some exploring. up
There's
there.
the Wanduro on the mainland. It's a weekend event, and I don't know how many other Canadian riders are in here, dual sport riders, but it would be an event that I would be interested in trying to get together with you guys one day. And it's almost a geocache in a sense. What they do is they go and set out anywhere from 100 to 110 different waypoints, and you actually have to go and find the waypoint and take a picture of that waypoint.
Cool.
And then you get back, and then most waypoints found wins, that kind of stuff. And I think that would be something that
That'd be a lot of
would
fun.
maybe we could potentially one day, a couple of years down the road, maybe put that together, invite up a couple of the Americans here, and
Sure.
away we go.
That would be a lot of fun.
And speaking of inviting up Americans, like we had mentioned earlier, if you guys do come up, make plans to do the North Island. You will not be disappointed with the North Island
Head north.
at all. North Island for sure. I would personally say Nanaimo or North to keep as even your home base, but even still, Nanaimo is still a good 2-hour ride before you get to anything really decent. So
Yeah.
look at Comox as your base, and then go from there if you had to
Head north.
stay in a town.
Camp
But
Rivers, the base was amazing.
Yeah, right.
One of the
Yeah, a
main
couple
problems
times.
about down in this area, Nanaimo and South Nanaimo, is Mosaic tends to shut all the land off Monday to Friday.
Yeah,
And so you're really only able to get out locally on the weekends unless you're, ducking under gates and sneaking around stuff. But then you're just risking interfering with logging and all that kind of stuff.
Right.
And so you head north. There's no gates Monday, Friday. Doesn't matter. Go
Yeah.
explore, and it's all open to you.
yeah.
Yeah.
I know a lot of my American friends, the American viewers, they ride larger adventure bikes. So a bit of a travel probably wouldn't be that bad for them.
Yeah.
But for us on the dual sports, be ripping up the highway and, on a little 250 and then go and do 8 hours of riding might be too much. But
It pays to have a truck and trailer. To,
Yeah.
take them up there, and then you can pack a whole bunch of stuff
I
with you.
don't know.
and,
I'm kind of stuck and rigid about I don't trailer my bike.
Yeah.
But,
Well, and we are kind of at the point where it's go ahead and trailer your bike.
Yeah.
Because if it means that you can go 4 days up island, we take coolers full of food.
oh, I know.
We've got the
I know.
propane fire pit. We've got all these luxuries.
I have to change my ways.
You don't have to change your ways. We'll just sleep comfortably, and you can sleep on your tiny little
Okay, no
mattress.
problem. So what else do we got here? Oh, here's a good one. All right, $1 million question. How has actually wait a minute? We've been on here for about half an hour. Let's do a giveaway.
Wow.
How's that for a
Sure.
segue? Let's see in the
Do you
chats.
just randomly pick somebody?
No. The bot. We're gonna see if the bot works.
Okay.
So, guys, we're gonna do a sticker pack giveaway, and this here, what you get is a mitt full of a mitt full of stickers, some of mine and duplicates of everything, and also. Summer just had these, a Summer Rocks sticker. So you're going to get one of those in the sticker pack as well.
Ooh.
And what you'll have to do to enter is type in !moto, M-O-T-O, exclamation point. Bleh. Words are hard.
You're doing good.
Thank
You're
you.
doing good.
I got into listening mode.
There you go.
So we're going to start that giveaway now, and we'll see if the bot works. I hope it works. It's
We'll
thinking.
have to- Hacking your bot. Somebody wants.
There it is. Yes, the bot is working.
Raffle has started for
Okay.
June.
Excellent.
I
Excellent.
hope I win.
I think we missed.
Oh, Craig is here. I think we missed a turn. Awesome. Hey, Craig. Just noticing you're here.
Me. I want a Summer Rock sticker.
Misty, I'll get you one. Don't you worry. I was gonna get her a shirt actually.
Holy smokes. Look at all the people just
Oh,
entering.
moly.
That just went kaboom. Okay, we'll let that run for a little bit.
People like stickers.
Holy.
Yeah, stickers are huge. Have you seen my garage?
You do give good stickers.
I-
You got some
I give good stickers.
You give good stickers. You need a sticker that says gives good
Oh, remember
stickers.
the
Okay,
time- remember
we
the
need
time
to keep
stopped at
this
that lake
PG.
and we started- Everyone was stopping stickers around it.
Swapping stickers. That's
Yeah.
right, we did.
What
Yeah.
lake was that?
Um,
I don't remember. The one by the trees from the lake after the road.
Oh, that one road that we went
Yeah,
up
that's
that
the
one
one.
time?
Yeah,
That was
Oh, that one time, yeah.
Hawthorne Lake?
might have been.
Carl will know. He took us there.
Yeah,
Carl, what lake was that?
Carl will know. Is
That was
Carl
broadband count.
still in here?
Yeah, that was off of the Bamfield Main. You were there. That was the day you had a flat tire and you came out after us and you met us on.
Oh, I hunted you guys down.
Yeah,
right.
and you found
Yes.
us, and then we went
Wasn't
up.
that the first time we met
That's
you?
right.
Pretty
I
sure
think
that
so.
was Hawthorne Lake.
Sounds right.
Well, the first time we actually fully met was that group ride that Tom was on just up by the motocross track there, and I think we all kind of were there.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
then there was talk about this ride, and then I was
Yeah,
joining
that's
you guys.
That's right.
But then I got the flat tire,
Yeah.
so I rode like a
You got it fixed.
Bat out of hell.
Like bat out of hell. And you found us on.
Someplace
I
I'd never
very
been
good at
before.
Giving you directions.
I know.
And I know you had a hard time finding us, but you did, and then we got to ride that day. That was a lot of fun.
yeah, Corey. That's pretty cool, eh? 60 now. That's crazy. That's insane. Woohoo!
There's a lot of people in there.
Yeah.
Somebody asked for the link for the map, so I just posted that.
Oh, link for the map.
Yeah.
Oh my
Oh,
gosh.
you can post on here?
Well,
I don't know.
Oh.
I don't know. How do I? I don't know. Sorry, guys. I don't know how to.
We're learning.
We're learning.
You need to get your robo bot to pick somebody.
I'm scared to push buttons.
Everybody's still getting extra tickets. it looks
Bonnie definitely wants these stickers. You see how many times she's doing this?
You only need
It was
to,
off that road to the trees and the lake.
you only
up
need to
that
enter
one
once.
mountain.
Only need to enter once.
Yeah, that one time we went there and there was that lake and those trees.
like. Oh, we found that axe or hatchet in the stump. Somebody
That's
lost.
right. Yeah. I
Ah,
got such
Travis,
great
thanks
stuff
for that.
in the wild.
Yeah, guys, hit the thumbs up. It really helps the channel out. Ba-doom, ba-doom, ba-doom. Okay, where was that? Giveaways.
Yeah, that's amazing.
All right, so we've
That
got
was
this
wild.
going on, and I'm just checking how many are in here. Okay, 33 people have entered. We'll let that go for
Wow.
one more
You need a
minute or
producer.
so. The raffles for the backroads map. Yeah, I wish.
Yeah, we're gonna have to call
I
Chris
wish.
up and see if he can make some donations.
Yeah,
or something
call
to
him
give
up
away.
because
Yeah.
I actually sent him a very formal and very proper email
Oh.
about becoming a Backroads Mapbook ambassador.
Okay.
I think we all should.
Yeah,
Yes,
for sure.
absolutely. Okay. Anyways, enough of that.
All right.
Let me see. Okay, so we start getting into questions about female and motorcycling. I want to see if there's any kind of generic kind of Oh, I was going to ask you. So, this one here, we'll do this question. We'll get an answer, and then we'll do the winner.
Marijuana stickers.
What?
What? No.
Must be from BC.
Me? No.
Okay, so
All right.
motorcycling.
Motorcycling.
How has it changed your life?
Wow.
Yeah, couldn't have an easier question.
Tremendously, wonderfully, for the better. I don't even know how to describe it. It's been a love affair I was neither expecting or prepared for. I thought that we were just going to take these motorcycles out and go riding, and then we just kind of started to meet some people. And then it's funny, you think of a motorcycle as being kind of like a solitary thing. You go out riding by yourself, but you don't. You find a whole bunch of wacko friends that love hanging out with you. And but the being out on the bikes, like I never expected to get stopped so much, to get approached so much. I was parked down at the beach, taking photos of my beach, or my bike, you know, with the ocean in the background as always. And people would just walk up to you and start talking to you about their bike, and they would talk to you about their bike and tell you things. And all of a sudden, with a motorcycle there, you are approachable. There's something to talk about. And so I'm a bit of an introvert. I'm not a big fan of being around a lot of people. And so for me, it kind of took me aback that all of a sudden it was like everybody could just come and chat with you. And then I just found it really easy to talk back and communicate with people about bikes, and then all of a sudden you just start meeting friends and have lighter will travel. Nice. But yeah, I wasn't expecting it to be such a social thing. I definitely wouldn't have expected to have the friends that we have now. It's been life changing. I would never go back. I can't imagine my life beforehand. But I think it kind of all happened at the right time in our life, where we actually have the time and ability to get out there.
Yep.
My kids are all old enough to just leave at home for 4 days while I go riding, and they're happy to see me out doing it. Yeah, it's been a love affair. I would have never expected it, and it's just fallen
That's
right
awesome.
into place. It's been great.
Yep.
Yeah. A mitt full of raffles is going on.
All right.
That's cool.
Okay, we are going to close entries.
I didn't get mine in.
And entries are now closed. You can no longer enter the raffle, says the bot. And we'll pick a winner. Winner is... I think we missed a turn.
Oh no!
Craig, you win the sticker pack. Okay, so what you have to do, you know my email. You're going to have to email me your mailing address, please. Email crittermoto@gmail.com and let me know that you won the sticker pack, and I will send some of those out to you.
That's cool. Very cool.
Yep.
Yeah, you give good stickers.
I give good stickers,
You give
yeah.
good stickers.
Thanks.
Yeah,
I got good stickers.
you do. Yeah.
All right, so we're almost 45 minutes in. That's great.
Wow, I didn't think I'd be able to talk about it for like
know,
5
right?
minutes. We're doing good.
I
When you
know.
told me it was 2 hours long, I just about hightailed it on out of here.
Oh, I
But,
know.
yeah, no.
I know.
We're good.
Okay, so now we're gonna get into the serious questions. Ooh.
Right.
All right. So, like I mentioned at the very beginning, I was impressed with what Summer was doing, being a father of 3 daughters. I have 2 sons as well, but also a father of 3 daughters. And I was really impressed with what Summer was doing. And what Summer is doing and has been doing is she's taken it upon herself to host women's only dual sport rides. And I mean, she's not like a certified trainer or anything. She's just someone who loves to ride and wants to get other women out there riding. And you know, as a guy in the dual sport community, we don't have enough women out there. We need more. And also, as a father of 3, I want to see them out there too. So people like Summer, I'm just like, yeah, right on. So that's the reason for having her on here. Now, having said all that, in your motorcycle career, what has been your biggest challenge as a female motorcyclist?
Wow. Finding gear that fits.
Finding gear.
Finding
Yeah.
some good gear. For the most part, it's been a totally wonderful, positive, amazing thing. I've not, really experienced anything negative about it. I've had some issues finding gear that fits. Finding a bike that fits the right size. Just stuff like that. Just finding the right stuff. I've gone into a local motorcycle shop. I won't name them, and had not very good service. I felt like I was totally ignored.
Mm-hmm.
And then went to another motorcycle shop, your favorite, VI Honda down here, and I've been treated so well and wonderfully, and it was a whole different experience. I was really kind of put down when I went to this other store, and just wasn't. I just felt invisible. And then so to go into VI Honda, and I was actually treated so well, and they have female staff there that helped me. I found a jacket, I found pants, I found everything I needed. It was totally great.
Right.
And but yeah, otherwise, for overall, it's been really positive. It's been, I can't really think of anything super negative.
Yeah.
Really, I was thinking about that, and it was, like no discrimination. Guys are so supportive and wonderful. You guys are all, like, when I plan ladies' rides, I think, was it Tom was trying to dress up like a woman.
That's right.
So he could come and hang out with us, and Yeah, so
Mhm.
yeah, I can't really think of many negative
No, that's
things
great.
about it. Yeah,
I've heard the same thing with regards to the gear. I've talked to other women riders before, and the general consensus is a lot of the manufacturers just slap some pink paint on it, and
yeah.
it's
we
it's
don't
a
want
woman.
pink riding stuff.
No.
I mean, a little bit of pink is okay, but like you know, we want like nice, good, solid gear
Yeah.
that fits right. And it's not easy. I'm a curvy girl. I couldn't find a lot.
Mm-hmm.
But I found everything I needed down at VI Honda, and they were totally great. So it
Yeah.
totally changed my experience, and I just don't really shop at the other place. And
Oh, that's
they
great.
snooze, they lose. So
There you go. Plug for VI Honda.
here
Yay.
you go. I know how much you love those guys. So
They're good to me.
they got some good selection and
Yeah.
good stuff. So
Yeah,
they've
good
been-
stuff,
they've
good
been
stuff.
really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So and it kind of goes into the next question here. Like, you mentioned that everything's been very welcoming and friendly and whatnot, and even as I myself have only been riding dual sport for, I think I'm going on my 6th year, and even as a guy coming into the dual sport world. I found the dual sport adventure community, I shouldn't just say dual sport, but the whole off-road adventure community, in general, like 99.9% of everybody is just like, yeah, come on over.
Amazing.
And they'll talk about their trips and their adventures, and they're there to help you out, change a flat. They're there to help you, give you tips and tricks on how to jump a log, whatever, all that kind of stuff. It's just
the help and the support is unreal. Everybody
Yeah.
is so wonderful
Yeah.
and friendly. And like when we're out riding, if we're stopped on the side of the road and somebody comes by, they stop and ask if you need anything. The motorcycle community in general is ridiculously supportive.
Yeah.
The friends and the offers of support. I mean, you could meet a complete stranger that has a dual sport bike, and they can say, do you want to ride with me 250 kilometers into the middle of the bush in the middle of nowhere?
Yeah.
Nobody's going to hear you. Nobody's going to find you. And you're like, yeah, I want to go.
yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah.
And
That's
you
right.
You're just the friends and the family. It's family.
Yeah.
We've all become family.
Yeah, you see all the memes and all the cliche things, brothers on the road, sisters on the road, and stuff like that, and it all sounds cliche, but it really is true. It really
totally
is.
true.
Myself, when I went on my Oregon adventure, I had so many offers from complete strangers. Yeah, come to my place.
Yeah.
Sleep on my couch, whatever. I'll feed you, whatever.
Yeah.
It just it's mind-boggling. It really is.
I can see the support from every
Yeah.
angle. It's just everybody's great.
Summer with the kickstand pivot turn.
That's right.
Patented.
That's right.
There you go.
The kickstand pivot turn is exceptionally useful on these tight logging roads. And the amount of times I have dumped my bike just trying to turn it around. Like you saw, we went on that one ride together, and you and Kevin got on your bikes and started going, and I got on my bike and tipped it over sideways, and you guys are like halfway down the hill, and I'm like,
Yeah.
so the pivot turn, yeah. 100%.
You can't say we're just halfway down the hill because I just finished
you
telling
weren't.
how we're all there to support one another.
Yeah. I picked my bike up myself that time. Thank you very much. But yeah, the people are so helpful, and even street riding, not just dual sport, but street riding. It's amazing. Yeah.
What advice would you give women who are just starting to ride motorcycles?
Do it. Find a buddy. Do it. Find a buddy. Get out for some rides. Come join me on a ladies' ride if you want to get a chance to get out at a nice, easy pace.
You can make a plug here for your ladies' rides?
For my ladies' rides. I do have some dates for
Yes.
a couple of ladies' rides that we'll say
Let's
that
get those
really
out.
quick so that you ladies all know. I've picked
Everybody get a pen.
get a pen, save the date, ladies only, so guys, sorry, don't get jealous. Sunday, March 26th, Sunday, April 23rd are two ladies only rides, and we don't have a location as of yet, but it'll most likely be Central Island starting probably Northwest Bay. And then the other ride that we're going to do, and it's going to be a co-ed ride, we're going to kind of promote it as a ladies ride where we want the gentlemen to come along and be supportive. and that'll be for the Dawn Ride, which is going to be on, I believe, May 27th. And that's where we're going to be doing some fundraising for ovarian cancer. And so it's going to be led by me. We're going to have as many ladies as we can joining, and we want all you guys to come on that one. We're going to raise some money. We actually have an agreement with Mosaic for this ride to have a permit for permission, so that we can host this charity event ride without worrying about locked gates or anything, because finding locations to do group rides is not easy. So having that's sexist. Sorry. But yeah, just only about 1,000 kilometers away. Come on down. But yeah, so
free camping in the yard.
Yeah.
Camp at our house, sure. That's the thing. Just camp anywhere. We can give you 10 names of people who will put you up on their lawn. It'll be great. But yeah, so Sunday, March 26th and Sunday, April 23rd will be ladies only. There'll be more dates come summertime and stuff, but that's far enough away that we'll figure those ones out later. But come on down. We had Alex, you came over from the mainland, and you came out and joined us on a Dawn Ride, on the Horn Lake Loop ride. And she said that she absolutely loved it, and that she was really glad that she came out and joined us. A great opportunity to meet other ladies. So if you're looking to get out and start riding, I'm kind of lucky that Kevin and I both started riding at the same time, and we've sort of had each other to go out with all the time. And I've had a couple ladies voice some concern that they do ride with their spouses, and that their spouses aren't necessarily as supportive as women's only rides. Sometimes they feel like they're being pushed too hard or going too fast, and they're not comfortable. And so we try to make it nice, and whoever's the slowest rider, that's sort of the pace that we choose. And everybody's there to help each other out and stuff. So if you're getting started and you need somebody to ride with, let me know. And Alex came home to visit. It was a great ride. That was a wicked ride, and that viewpoint was amazing. But yeah, just get out there and get going. And if you can, find a buddy to go out with. I don't like to go out by myself, just because too many things can happen. You can get hurt pretty easy. So I always like to have a buddy to go with, and that was one of the reasons why I kind of started Ladies Rides, was because I wanted some more friends that could go out riding with me. And not that I don't love riding with you, but you're not always available. And I don't like having to wait. I want to be able to go out and do my own thing and have some friends. So yeah, the more ladies out riding, the better.
That's great.
For sure.
That's great. And you mentioned the Dawn Ride, and I want to emphasize the importance of that. It doesn't just happen here; it happens everywhere, right? Yeah,
there's multiple Dawn rides everywhere. We decided to do an off-road version, and at the same time that we did our off-road version, there was the Central Vancouver Island Throttle Maidens, which is the local street bike motorcycle club, and they had a on-road ride that started at the same time at the same place, and so it was kind of neat to have a big pile of dual sport riders and then a bunch of street riders all kind of getting together at the same time to get out there and to go on these the rides. So there are rides all across Canada. So if you look up information on the Dawn Ride, you should be able to find something in your area. Mm-hmm. And if you're interested
Bonnie can post a link.
Yeah, Bonnie, are you there still? You can post a link.
Yeah.
We'll get Critter to maybe do something. And there's going to be a lot of.
I'll try and post links in the comments or the description afterwards or
there's
something like that.
There's going to be a lot of opportunity to promote it, and we'll be talking about it and stuff pretty quick. So yeah, it'll be good. But get all these ladies out riding. It'll be awesome. Yeah. So.
Quick intermission.
Quick intermission.
Quick intermission. Okay. Critter number 5 was needing some assistance there.
Yes.
So, okay, Dawn Ride. Yes, very important, and to sort of emphasize the importance of the Dawn Ride, the simple fact. Okay, so Vancouver Island, for those that don't live here, some of my American friends and whatnot, Vancouver Island is pretty much, I would say, 80% gated by Mosaic and force companies in general. But the fact that Mosaic has recognized the Dawn Ride as something incredibly important and has given you permission, basically to bypass all of these gates, it really speaks volumes to just how big of a cause this really is. Sorry to take a real serious note here, but I have a house full of women at home, and it's a dear and near cause to my heart.
Yeah.
So if you can't attend a Dawn Ride coming up, maybe consider just throwing a couple bucks their way and help fight ovarian cancer.
Yeah, we'll be doing some fundraising. We're going to be doing lots of posts about it in the next couple of months to get people going. Spunky's Motorcycle Shop is actually hosting the event again. And so last year we had 30 some odd riders show up.
36, I think.
36 of us, and we went for a beautiful ride. It was wonderful. The community was amazing. The people that showed up, everybody was it was such a great day. I don't even know how to describe how awesome it was. It went flawlessly. The weather held off. The viewpoint was dry and gorgeous. And then we all finished down at Qualicum Beach, and we all lined up all 35 bikes and took some amazing photos, and everybody was just so happy to be out and about. And yeah, so Bonnie was able to get in touch with Mosaic, and they have waived the fee. It costs a fortune, $500 to
they waived it.
Put in an application for an event, and as their donation to us, they've waived their fee. And so we actually have access, and we have permission to go. There's funds raised from the Dawn Ride are directed to much needed
There's Bonnie.
research. There's Bonnie.
Hi, Bonnie.
And so we're looking forward to getting more riders out there this year. So all you folks that want to come up, May is a beautiful time to be riding up here. And we've got, we're not going to tell you where we're going just yet, but it's a lake and it's on top of a mountain and it's beautiful. And trees. And there's trees. And so it's going to be awesome. And so if the more people that can come, we'll raise some money, and hopefully we'll turn it into an event that will continue to run year after year after year.
First time I ever smashed a rock was at the Dawn Ride.
Oh yeah.
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 Oh,
and
that's
we love seeing Kennedy riding on the back of her dad's bike coming along. She's a rock star.
That's right.
And she's one of the reasons why we do stuff like the Dawn Ride, being a young woman herself. And so for all of us ladies out there, we gotta keep check on our health, and this is a huge important cause. So we're happy to help Bonnie raise some money and do the Dawn Ride for her. So awesome.
Okay. Google Dawn Ride, I'll find it. Yeah.
You should be able to Google Dawn Ride and find everything you need. There's online donations. We're going to be collecting cash the day of the ride. We're hoping to raise a good chunk of money to be able to hand over for research. So
that's great.
It's all for a good cause.
I like it.
Yeah.
So that concludes our charity portion. Charity
portion. Accepting donations for us.
Yeah. That's right. You could donate directly to me at PayPal. No.
Yeah, that's right. My Cash App is.
That's right. So what we're gonna do is we're almost another half hour in.
Oh.
I know. Let's do.
What's the date of the Dawn Ride? May 27th. And it'll be starting, I don't know the exact start time just yet, but most likely 9:30, 10 at Spunky's Motorcycle Shop in Parksville. That's where we're going to start it, May 27th. Should be amazing. And Spunky's usually puts out some snackies, some coffee, some treats in the morning. And we're hoping to maybe have some prizes as well.
We're going to hit you up for some prizes.
We're going to hit you up for some, maybe a sticker pack or a t-shirt or something.
Yeah, okay.
And
keeps asking about the merch, so you got to come to the Dawn Ride to get the merch.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. So May 27th, 9 a.m. Meet at Spunky's Motorcycle Shop. There you go. Thank you, Bonnie.
Yeah.
And we will. There'll be snacks and coffee and stuff. Everybody will hang around, chit chat. We'll pose for some photos, and then we're gonna take off, and we're gonna go
and
to a pretty cool place to hang out.
Any of you that may happen to come that are off island and will be looking for camping, I would highly recommend booking that now. The island campgrounds get booked
Pretty quick.
pretty fast.
You got some lawn space.
I do have some lawn space here, yeah, and a very mean dog. But it should be okay. Englishman River Falls, Little Qualicum Falls are two provincial campgrounds that come to mind right away, relatively close to Spunky's. Check those out if you're thinking about coming this way.
Yeah. It'll be awesome.
Yes.
It was a good turnout last year, and last year was the first year we did it. This year we're hoping to double it. It's going to be amazing.
Yeah, it'll just be great.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do... What was I going to do?
You were going to do another giveaway.
Was I?
Well, I don't know. You were saying something about being
Okay.
another half,
Yes.
half hour through.
All right, guys. Yeah, another half hour through. So what we'll do now is we will do a merch giveaway. So there's been a couple of questions about the merch. I do have merch. You have to go to crittermoto.com, my website. Check out the shop page, and there you'll find all of my merch. I have a hoodie. I've got a bunch of t-shirts, got keychains, stickers, blah, blah, blah. Adding new stuff all the time, so check back often. And yeah, while you're there, read a couple of blog posts or two, and leave some comments. I like to get the feedback on the blog posts on the old website there. Just trying that out and seeing how that goes. But yeah, so what we're gonna do is for this giveaway, we're gonna give away one of my t-shirts. So what we'll do is the winner of this draw, what you'll do is you'll go to crittermoto.com, www.crittermoto.com. Go to the shop page, take a look at all the shirts. You can pick any design you want. The colors are there. I do have to update the sizes. I can go as high as 3XL now. My supplier is constantly growing and evolving as well. So yeah, we'll start that giveaway now. Once again, exclamation point and moto. I always want to say enter, but that's Dorks. We all know that's Ben's. So here we go. Okay, now did that work?
Trying another giveaway.
Yeah.
There it is.
There it is. Okay, so that giveaway is now live. Exclamation point moto. If you want to win a Critter Moto t-shirt, it will be shipped directly to your door. Multiple colors, multiple designs, and
Really
yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if you saw ADV with Roscoe.
Yeah.
Mentioned he would pass around a hat at his ride in April for the charity and collect some
Wow.
funds for donations.
Oh,
He
great.
wants you to get in touch with him.
Roscoe, excellent. Yeah, what a great guy.
That's amazing.
Yeah. He gave a whole bunch of shirts last stream to give away.
Wow.
I met him at the
Going fast.
How many people are online right now? This is crazy.
we got yeah.
Wow, you guys are awesome. It's amazing. Everybody wants a t-shirt.
Oh, and now
I
yeah,
don't
lots
even
of
have
folks
one
are
of your
jumping on the
t-shirts.
website too. I'm getting
Oh,
getting
wow.
that.
Everybody's out shopping.
What kind of shirt do I
Exclamation
want?
point moto. You
Oh.
have to use the exclamation point. Can't just say it.
Travis, you funny guy.
He's probably talking into his phone.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Travis is Explore Adventure Moto, and I hung out with him
Oh, yeah.
during the Giant Loop ride. Great
Right,
guy.
saw him on video.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. If you guys haven't seen that video, it's now a full feature film. Check that out.
Ooh.
All my shameless plugs.
Nice.
That's great.
I know, right?
Use it. Use it. It's
And
great.
see how I kind of just, you know.
Is there like critter branded popcorn to eat at the critter movie?
Oh, there should be. Good idea.
Oh.
Yes, because everybody has
Make your own Critter Moto mixed nuts snack packs. I know. That's why you guys keep.
I know.
Everybody has their own coffee.
Carl,
Like
write that
two
down.
wheels in a tent has their own coffee.
Oh,
I
we're
could
gonna
have
sell our own
Critter
nuts.
Moto nuts.
Critter Moto
You can eat my
mixed
nuts.
Don't eat critters nuts.
What are Summer's favorite colors? I'm an earthy person. I like green. I'm all about trees. You can see I got Big Lonely Doug on here. It's my favorite sweater. So, yeah, I like green, earthy colors. Not sure why she wants to know that. She's up to something.
Oh yeah, she's up to something.
Oh, Kennedy does great drawings. She does great logos and drawings and stuff.
M&M's
So,
logo on
yeah.
each one.
Cool.
Okay, we're getting stuck with the chat. Sorry guys. Okay.
Oh, Adventure Co-op says you're out of hoodies.
Oh no.
I'm out of hoodies. No, I'm not out of hoodies. Adventure Co-op.
Mixed nuts snack pack. Perfect. Yeah, that's. Yeah.
Okay, travel size.
There you go.
Fits in your,
Yeah.
fits in your
Well,
tank
you know
bag.
what though? You know what though? A mixed nut snack pack should be shareable. Should be big enough to share. Your little mixed nuts. That's a good idea though.
Oh, I just saw the question. Where'd it go?
You saw the question you wanted?
Yeah.
Definitely on the paper.
It's definitely on the paper here somewheres. This is when normal night show hosts would take a commercial break. Yeah. So, when it comes to what's your most memorable motorcycle trip you have taken with a group of female riders?
Well, it's just the ladies.
Just the ladies, your most memorable one. And why?
You know what? It's got to be probably the first ladies ride that I hosted. We had 8 ladies ride. 8 ladies show up. A couple of them I knew, but most of them I didn't. They were all really gung-ho. Everybody was a little nervous because we were all kind of getting to know each other, meeting each other and stuff. But we met at Qualicum Beach. We headed up towards Cook Creek, and we did the Cook Creek Horn Lake Connector. I believe 4 out of the 8 of us dumped our bikes that day. And it was amazing. Everybody helped each other out. Everybody helped pick each other's bikes up. Everybody was super supportive and talkative, and we talked about gear, and all of a sudden it felt like this great little community. I was really impressed with the way we all flowed effortlessly with each other, and it was so neat to see the support and being out riding. And there was a lady that was fairly new with us, and she dumped her bike. She had it in too high of a gear for going up this hill, and everybody was there to help lift the bike up, get her pushed off, get her started on the way. Nobody got left behind. Like, it was just, I was blown away because I wasn't expecting anybody to show up,
Mm-hmm.
and 8 of them did, and it was a beautiful ride.
Yeah.
And we had a great time. And then even just recently, I had another really awesome ride, and it was just me and my friend Tracy. And it was just the 2 of us, and we went out, just the 2 of us. That's when we got to Skydeck, which was amazing.
Yes.
I hadn't been there before. Yep. And we ended up kind of taking a wrong turn, ended up doing some single track stuff, which was technically challenging, but a lot of fun. And I got kind of stuck and couldn't get out. We managed to push together, just the 2 of us, to get out. And it made me realize that, two girls, we can do anything. We can go out there and we can ride and we can do all sorts of stuff. And it was, but the ladies they're super fun to ride with. But yeah, if I can't pick just one ride, they're all amazing.
Right.
And then the Dawn ride, even though it was men coming too, it was definitely female, heavy based, and who wants that? Your dad?
Well, no, the mixed nuts are all posting pictures of them watching the.
Oh, are they?
So I'm gonna one up them all by being here
Ah,
live.
yeah. The mixed nuts. I love you guys.
Yeah, man, do we miss you guys.
Yeah.
Can't wait to go riding. Like, this snow can't melt fast enough.
Yeah.
It's been...
How many of you viewers are like suffering from serious PMS? Parked motorcycle syndrome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's been tough. We were thinking a couple weeks ago that it was almost time to start riding, and then we got dumped on with all this snow, and then it's been so cold that the snow hasn't melted. That's pushing things back a little bit, but you kind of have to look on the bright side. The mountains needed it. We need the snowpack up there. Kind of delays us getting out a little bit, but if it means that we have a nice lush summertime and maybe not so much heat,
Yes.
and not the dry conditions, then
Yeah.
that would be amazing. But,
You know, we really got lucky last summer, I felt.
Yeah.
You know, like the burn ban didn't really take into effect till much later than it normally
Right.
does.
And we didn't get the smoke.
No.
It wasn't
no.
until I think September that it actually started
Yeah.
to get
Yeah.
smoky.
Yeah.
Whereas in previous years it was like all of July and August, and it really, it's not that much fun riding
No,
when you can't
no.
breathe very well and
That's
you can't
right.
see anything.
That's right. Which was kind of a complete turnaround because typically September, October is beautiful riding out here too, right?
Yeah,
So
this September
it was kind of weird.
very dry, very hot, and that's when the smoke kind of came in. But normally it's beautiful.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
yeah.
I just want to be selfish here, and Tom had sent a question here, and hey Critter, if you were to do a 10,000 kim trip somewhere, what would your first choice for a bike to do the trip be?
Ah, that's a good question.
Tom, it would be the CRF 250L,
What?
hands down, without a question.
Yeah.
I just did my entire Washington trip, or Washington, Oregon trip. I put on a little over 8,000 kilometers that entire trip. And there were honestly 2 times when I wished I had a little bit more horsepower. And that was going uphill on a highway with a headwind. And other than that,
Yeah.
I'm a sucker for my little 250. Lucy, I love her.
Yeah, we love our 250.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, there is absolutely nothing I cannot do on that bike.
True. Very true.
I've gone off and I've ridden, I know you don't like the single track so much, but I've gone off and done the single track with my 250. And I've done the single track when she's been loaded. So,
Yeah. With Damon.
with Damon, that's
Yeah.
right. Yeah. I mean, I may not be the fastest guy. I may not jump the highest, and but I'm getting there, and I'm having a hell of a time. I'm loving it. So, yeah, I would ride my 250 around the world.
Yeah,
in a heartbeat.
I can't see ever wanting anything any different.
No.
I can see why people want a little more power,
Mhm.
but it's
Yeah.
for what you get off road. You can't compare.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
The Africa Twin came out, and I was blown away by that bike. I would really, really enjoy having one.
Yeah.
I know I would.
You cheat on Lucy?
No. and there was a brief moment in time when I was thinking I will learn what I can on. When I first got into dual sport, I went small to be safe, and my plan was to learn basic skills on Lucy and then upgrade, and I would get my dream bike, the Africa Twin. And but now I think I would just have an Africa Twin just to have an Africa Twin.
Yeah.
But I would not get rid of Lucy at all.
Question, Summer. What is your YouTube username? I don't have YouTube. Is that for me? I don't.
Yeah, that was a question for you.
Yeah, no, I don't. I'm not huge on the social media stuff. I don't have YouTube. I don't do a lot of that kind of stuff. And no, I don't ever make it to the Okanagan. I've been dying to get up to Kamloops. My brother lives up there. Would so love to see him. I find it just hard to get off the island.
There's so much to do
There's
here.
so much to do here, and every weekend I would need to book like at least 2 weeks, I think, if I wanted to go up into the interior. So that would be a tough one to get that kind of time, but it's on the list because I want to go everywhere. That would be amazing to go up to the Okanagan.
Oh, it's awesome over there. I went there a few years.
My ass on the single. That guy knows his single track.
Damon's amazing.
He's got a big
Seriously
bike,
amazing.
and I've seen some of his videos. He's incredible on that big bike.
Oh,
That's amazing.
yeah.
Spaz Texas, you're a blasphemer for no YouTube.
I'm not. This is my first time on camera. I don't do this very well. No YouTubes. Sorry.
Yes.
If you suggest one ride on the island, what would it be? All the roads.
All of them.
Yes.
All the time.
Yes. North Island.
No, I would go North Island if I could suggest one ride on the island, and I know people don't like it when you give away like secret spots or whatever, but I would go North Island and head out to the West Coast and go out to Side Bay.
Mhm.
You can ride your bike right onto the beach. You can camp right on the beach. We went there last September. We sat down on the beach to have our lunch, and probably 3 minutes after opening up our lunchbox, we looked over and there was a mama bear and baby bear about 30 feet up the beach, just hanging out there. And I would go out. I would go outside Bay. It's a long way out there.
Yeah.
So if you want recommendations for somewhere quite a bit closer, and I see a recommendation for the North Island 1000,
That's gone through a couple of times.
which is amazing. But I would strongly recommend that you go off the beaten track on that one, because a lot of the North Island 1000 it's all gravel, for sure, and you get to go to a lot of great communities, but a lot of the gravel road actually runs parallel to the paved road. So you're not kind of that far off the trail. So if you get the chance to do the North Island 1000, plan like 2-3 extra days and take some left-hand turns off there and get lost going up and find some places that aren't on that, because we did a trip last year where we went to Was for 4 days. We camped there, we explored every little logging road in and around there that we could find. And I had a gentleman comment on our post that, wow, I just did the North Island 1000 and I didn't see any of this.
Yeah.
And it was, you have to go just off the beaten path.
That's right.
And
Well, we spent 4 days exploring an area that on the North Island 1000 you would probably pass it in 2 hours.
Yeah.
Actually, to give a little shout out to Overpen Adventures, check out his channel. He just did the North Island 1000-ish, and he did exactly what you're saying. Like, he did some of the route, but then he veered off the beaten path, and it was really great to see. Because I have watched other North Island 1000 videos, but watch his, and I've not seen this before. Oh, this is pretty cool.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you guys go subscribe to him. Go subscribe to Damon Damon's channel, Staggerland.
Damon S.
Stangerland?
Yeah, they are both North Island riders, and they cover a lot of North Island content. I'm hoping to get up North Island a lot this year if I can. The thing is, like I mentioned earlier in the stream, it's 2.5 hours for me to get up there. So when I go, I have to plan an entire weekend to get up there.
Yeah, when we go up for our trips up there, we try to do 3 nights, 4 full days of riding. And we're talking full days of riding.
Yeah, 10, 12-hour days.
Yeah. And I think on that one trip to North Island, I think it was 800 kilometers of travel in 4 days of gravel travel.
Nice.
And you just can't beat it up there for sure. I know where all the secret spots are up island.
Yeah, Bumpstock Billy.
Oh, hello, we gotta hang out.
Yeah.
You should add us.
Yeah, that's actually my brother.
Really?
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Does he live up there?
He does. He would know everything up there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Have you ever met Megan Captain?
New.
Don't know who that is. Sorry.
She's out of Vancouver. She's another YouTuber.
Okay.
She's, I don't know, what is she, 50 or 60,000 K or something?
Oh wow.
I don't know.
I gotta spend some more time on the YouTube, I guess. I know I'm on Facebook and I have Instagram, but I rarely post on it just because I like it's all a lot. But
like, no offense to YouTubers, there's a lot of time spent editing and posting.
There is
that you're not out adventuring.
There is an incredible stupid amount of time
it's a lot
spent.
Of work, and we love watching it, but I'm not willing to commit that kind of time
No.
to the editing.
No, it's a lot of work. I mean, I used to work as a wedding photographer, and even just the amount of time that it would put together to edit wedding photos and put together like a slideshow.
Yeah.
I was like, that's a lot for me.
I know. You have to have some sort of sick love to do this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
I think so.
It's a lot.
Yeah. All right, guys. So I actually forgot we had the.
Oh, you gotta give away your T-shirt.
Yeah, I gotta give away my T-shirt now.
Yes, Tassus to Zabellos.
That would be a great.
Oh,
That
yes.
needs to get connected. It's supposed to be connected, and it was supposed to be done in 2020, and apparently the whole project fell through, and they have not done any of it. But there is no way to go from Tassus to Zabellos, and if you do get a chance to go to Zabellos, go to Zabellos Lake.
Mm-hmm. Beautiful.
And go ride around there, and it would be
Yeah.
Zabellos Lake was stunning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have so got to get up North Island.
I'll
I
edit
really do.
for you. I'd love to edit. I'd have to pay you, Kennedy.
We can pay you in shiny rocks.
I can give you rocks.
Okay, so let's pick a winner quickly for that Crittermoto T-shirt.
I hope people are still entering.
I know.
Yeah, there's still.
Dale Waterman,
Woo!
you've won your choice of one of my designs. I think I have 6 or 7 of them.
Wow.
So what you need to do, Dale, is email me at crittermoto@gmail.com. Give me your name, your address, the design that you like, and the size, and I will have that thing shipped out to you promptly.
That's really cool. Who doesn't love a shirt, right?
I know.
That's really cool.
And it's not just a shirt. It's
there's like nice one. You got
it's one that I designed.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Okay, we'll complete that.
We're getting paid in shirts for this tonight.
Oh, are you?
Isn't it?
Oh.
I'm sure there was an agreement somewhere.
Oh no,
Yeah.
no! I was paying you in beer.
Oh, okay. Go get some more beer. Drink all this beer.
Well, somebody actually did mention earlier that for a Canadian live stream, there was not enough beer.
Oh, well, let's
As
fix
in
that, eh?
Many of the other, yeah,
We'll just-
We're so sorry for that, eh?
Can you do the cough noise to cover me open?
There's no doubt about it.
There's no doubt about it.
About it.
Jesus Jones is a very good film. I went to a concert once, but it was Jesus Lizard that opened, not Jesus Jones.
Jesus Jones is good.
So if you back to the whole female in riding thing,
Mm-hmm.
if you could sort of delve in on the struggles, what would be the hardest thing that you've had to overcome in your sort of motorcycle journey so far?
Wow, I probably maybe the risk. I'm a safety person. I like to be safe. I don't like to go too fast. I like to be in control. I guess that's my thing. I like to be in control. And so when you're riding a motorcycle and you're out and about and you're kind of dangling off cliff edges and there's some pretty significant risk to get hurt. So I definitely try hard to keep myself in check, that I'm within my abilities.
Mhm.
I'm not doing anything that's too crazy. Yeah, I don't know. I there's nothing negative about it. I can't think of anything.
So it's funny because you mentioned the risk element of it, and I in my head I kind of chuckle. Do you think that's I don't want to get all sexist and everything, but do you think that's sort of inherently like female?
No.
No?
I know a lot of guys that like to be safe and grounded and not push the limits too hard. We go out riding all the time, and if one of us doesn't feel comfortable going up something, both of us aren't comfortable doing it. We don't push ourselves. Like we just nobody's gonna take care of us if we get hurt, kind of a thing, right? And I can't work and I can't take care of my kids if I'm hurt. So control schmoll. Sorry, Misty. I know you're nut bar.
Yeah,
She's
Misty.
crazy.
Misty is
Crazy.
crazy. She rides race bikes.
She's been a coach at the California Superbike School for over 19 years now. She rides faster on a daily basis than I ever have in my entire life. She's nuts. In a fabulous, amazing, wonderful way, and I am the opposite. I very much like to. She's a world traveler, and if I could spend all my time on Vancouver Island exploring, I'd be happy. So it's fascinating because she's so over the top adventurous and skydiving and bungee jumping and like everything else. Who's Firefighter 92? Kevin and Summer, we miss you. Who is that?
Firefighter 92.
Firefighter 92. I don't know.
I don't know who you are.
Who's firing up?
That's awesome. Misty Hurst is a badass.
Yes.
She's amazing. She's been rocking the motorcycle world for over 20 years. She's
Bike entity.
I can't say enough about my sister and her wild, outgoing ways and how opposite we are. But it's a safety thing. I don't know. I like to be safe. I still like to do some crazy stuff. There's definitely some hills that we've climbed that are pretty gnarly.
Right.
And I've wiped out a few times. Nothing serious. But I just try to keep myself safe.
Yeah. I think you kind of hit it on the head though. When you're out there, off road or even on road, knowing your limits, and I mean there's something to be said about pushing your boundaries.
Yeah.
And that's how we learn, and that's how we evolve, and that's how we get better, and our skills eventually get better. But you really have to know that fine line,
Yeah,
right?
there you can push it a little bit if you want to gain some more skills. Maybe there's a steep climb that you wouldn't normally do, but you give it a shot. Oh, it's Robbie!
Oh,
Wow!
awesome.
Hi, Robbie. I don't know you.
Robbie was on the fire
He
department.
was on the
with
fire
Oh, okay.
department with Kevin
Yeah.
a few years ago, and I believe now he's jet setting around flight attendant.
Yeah.
Nice.
Rocking
Yeah,
the
he's-
airplane world. So
that's
that's awesome.
Yeah,
I
love
haven't
seeing
seen
all
him
his
in
pictures from
yeah,
where he
haven't
flies
seen
to.
him in a while. That's wicked. We missed you too. Yeah, Coombs misses you too. But yeah, but and that's the other thing when you're out riding, and we found the one thing that we really have to pay attention to is when you start getting tired.
Yes.
And that's a big thing for checking in with yourself. If you realize that you're at the end of a long day, you've been riding for hours. Oh, look at this cool hill, but it's really chunky and stuff. You know what? Let's come back to that another day when we're fresh and we're because it's when you're tired and when you've been out all day, you're
Yeah.
gonna fumble and you're gonna
That's when
make a
you start
stupid
making
mistake.
That's right.
And that's when you're gonna crash and you're gonna get hurt. And so yeah, we just try to do everything we can to make sure that we come home at the end of our rides in one piece so that we can keep going out.
Yeah. It's like the saying goes, ride your own ride. It's
Yeah.
really important to really.
You got to put your foot down. I've
Yeah.
been out riding with a buddy of mine that I love going out riding with, and he had tried on a couple of times to take me down something I wasn't comfortable with, and I had to put my foot down, and he kind of, oh come on, it's not that bad, and I was like, but I don't need to go down this. I can go around it a different way where
Yeah.
I feel more safe, and I'm going to do that. So you really have to. You got to listen to yourself, and you have to know your own ability, and do not let anybody push you harder than you feel safe or comfortable.
Right.
Because that's when disaster is going to strike.
Right. So that was going to lead me into my next question.
Okay.
Have in your riding career, have you felt a lot of peer pressure to overperform or override or ride above your ability or anything like that?
No, I think we've all lucked out. We have found a very solid group of riders where we all feel really comfortable with each other.
Yeah.
Shameless plug for Mixed Nuts.
Mixed Nuts
Hi, Mixed
ADV.
Nuts guys. Everybody likes to ride safely. Everybody likes to go a little slower. We want to enjoy the ride. We want to enjoy the scenery. A lot of people are go go go, and they're flying and they're going really fast, and they're kind of missing things as they go because they're pushing too hard. But for the most part, there's only been a few instances where I've kind of had to put my foot down and say, you know what, I'm not going to do that.
Right,
Or I don't
right.
feel comfortable doing that. And if they give you a hard time over it, then they're not the right people to go riding with. But we found between you and Carl and John and Claire, Bonnie, and all these people, we just absolutely enjoy
Right.
every minute of riding
Right.
with you guys, and we feel so safe and supported, and I feel like everybody is just got an eye on each other, and that all together as a group, there's nothing we can't accomplish, and there's no place that we're not going to make it to because we're all going to get there together.
That's right. So would you agree then? I've had some other people comment before, and would you agree for new riders, if they're riding with a group and they're being a little too aggressive for their comfort level or a little too pushy or not really accommodating enough, would you agree to tell them don't give up? Your people are out there.
Yeah,
right?
absolutely.
Because I mean, there's a wide gambit of skill level.
They're huge.
Right? Just
and
huge.
We've noticed that on our group rides.
Yeah.
That there's, slow and steady XT250 riders, and then there's adventure bike riders that,
skill levels way above ours.
their skill levels are way above, but also they ride machines that require a certain amount of speed to be able to climb up
Right.
these hills, and so, yeah. But if you get an opportunity to join on a group ride, any group ride, doesn't have to be one of ours, you find your people.
Yes.
And you'll realize in this group ride, okay, there's 4 riders that are totally blowing by everybody and they're going super fast, and then there's these riders here that are all kind of keeping an eye out on each other, and I think that's what we found. It was just like 1 or 2 group rides. I think the first giver was when we met Carl, and Carl came out, and we instantly connected with him and his riding style and the types of things that he likes to do, and immediately kind of connected with him, and then we connected with you and found that you are into the same kind of style of riding where, yeah, we love some challenges. We definitely love pushing ourselves, like climbing up to the top of Mount
Yeah, I
Baldy.
wouldn't say what we do is boring.
No, and it's not boring, straightforward Forest Service roads either.
It's okay. Yeah.
You know who you are.
Yeah, from Kay and Damon, right?
Yeah, you guys on your huge bikes, which is just mind-blowing.
Yes.
Kudos for you guys
it's
to
so
manage
impressive
that machine
because
like
I mean I can't even sit on those things, let alone try to maneuver one. So it's great. But yeah, you'll find your people. Get out on some rides, join in some group rides, and all of a sudden you find your group and they become ride on anything but at your pace, and just safety first.
Yeah.
You find your people. I mean I think it's been less than 2 years since Tom was the first guy that we met out of our group of people. He was the first person that
He was the first person other than each other we rode with.
and within 2 seconds of meeting Tom, we loved him. We thought he was absolutely amazing, and he was so kind and thoughtful rider that we just meshed, and then we've just slowly kind of included more people, invited more people out for rides, and we found our people.
Good old beefcake.
Good old beefcake. We love beefcake. We love beefcake. I hope he's feeling better. I think I gave him my cold a couple weeks ago, so he got pretty sick too. So hopefully he's doing much better. But yeah.
Everybody checking on Tom.
Everybody, call Tom, check in on him.
Okay, so how about this one here? What are your future plans, or where do you see yourself in 5 to 10 years with your motorcycling?
Riding as much as possible.
Yeah.
All the time, everywhere. If I could find a way to turn it into a full-time job, it would be amazing.
Wouldn't we all?
I would have never expected 5 years ago to be this heavily involved in motorcycle riding, to love it as much as we do. It all just kind of happened so fast. I would hope that in the next 10 years, it just continues to spiral out of control and I spend as much time as possible. I'm lucky, like you, to be self-employed, where it kind of leaves you a bit of opportunity to book those times off, keep your weekends free, and get out riding. So the older my kids get, the less they need me around, and I just, if I could be out every day, I mean, we dream of winning the lottery so that we can just do it all the time.
Yeah.
And maybe possibly one day opening up a little bed and breakfast or a little adventure riding place where people can come and stay, and then we take them out and go out riding and show them around.
I can attest they make a pretty good breakfast.
We do, yeah.
It's no cooking with critter, but
There's some good eating going on. When
Some
when
good
you come
eating.
And stay.
I like food
And,
motivated.
when I first met Kevin, he was running a hotel, and I was working as a cleaner. And
not
so
at the hotel.
Not at the hotel, but so experience-wise, we've always kind of talked about maybe one day we would have a little bed and breakfast or something, and we've also talked about pooling together some money with the mixed nuts, buying a big lot up in North Island.
Dual Wanderers win the lottery, so you can set up a moto camp.
And motos,
Yes.
and we've talked about doing it with our mixed nuts group and having all of you guys kind of having a different job. So that we could all just ride all day.
That's right.
So that would be like a...
So all of you millionaires in Dubai that happen to be watching, if you just want to just drop a couple of bucks.
Some money over and
Cash app is.
Yeah, that's right. We'll make good use of it.
Critter does make good food.
Yeah, thanks.
Remember that ride we went on? You made us all chicken wraps?
Yep, chicken
He
wraps.
showed
Yep.
up with I think it was at least 18 chicken wraps or something like that for the day, and we ate good that day.
That was a good day.
That was
I got one here. How long would it take to ride from north to south?
Carl
Vancouver Island.
Carl did answer that.
Oh, did he?
He said about 6 hours by highway.
Okay.
Yeah, I saw that question go by about how far is it for the Americans.
Yeah,
it's
to
about
get an idea of how
300
big it is.
300 miles end to end.
Okay.
Oh, to get up to North Island.
Yeah, from North Island to
yeah.
South Island. So it's about 300 miles long for the island.
It takes us about 3 hours to drive from Nanaimo, so add another 2 to go down to Victoria. So,
But we've actually been to Shishardi, which is the farthest north point
yeah,
on the island. We haven't been to the farthest south point yet.
yeah. That's because you don't want to ride south. It's all gated in the city.
Stupid idiots.
But yeah, it would be. It's a long haul to get up there. But I mean, you don't have to go all the way north to get to good riding. If you even go as far as Campbell River, once you get to Campbell River, it opens up like crazy. Campbell River has 1,000 lakes to go.
Yeah, I made it up to
explore.
Gold River last year, and I was
Gold
really
River
impressed
is
with that.
amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, we told you to go check out Star Lake, and you
Yes.
did. That place was beautiful.
Yep.
Yeah, Bonanza Lake in 6 hours. Yeah, Bonanza Lake is close. There's
Oh, Moto Mining's in here? Awesome. I love that guy.
Even if you just go to Bonanza Lake area, that's Telegraph Cove. That's Nimkish Lake.
Yeah. Oh, Bonanza Lake. Somebody had asked earlier if we do any gold panning. And Bonanza Lake's got good gold.
Bonanza Lake, and there's we love the rock hounding. We absolutely take our rock picks and stuff with us when we go out. The ability to get to places on your bike to go rock hounding is pretty impressive. What you can find.
Carl laughs every time he sees me riding. My head twins. Look at the rock wall instead of where I'm going.
And then when you stop for a little social break, you spend all your time looking on the ground, picking up rocks and stuff. But yeah, absolutely, gold panning, rock hounding, geocaching, all sorts of activities that you can do while you're going out riding. So
Moto camping.
moto camping,
Hanging out with the
what do
bears.
they call it? Backroad enthusiasts.
Ah, backroad enthusiasts.
That's
Is that
what
a
you are if you. I don't know where I read
That's
it,
right.
but if you're gold in the lake, I don't know.
Well, there might be some in the probably in the lake, but in here, you're right.
There's a couple of mines up there. Gold River. There's no gold in Gold River. We've
Does
looked.
moto mining actually do any mining?
Yeah, that's really cool. The best riding is mid-island.
Of course.
Is that
Trev.
Trevor?
Yeah, Trevor. Of course he says that because he lives
That's
mid-island.
right,
yeah.
we know where your favorite
That's right.
special spots are. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. There's some absolutely great riding in the Central Island too,
Yeah.
for sure. But you do run into the
He's taken me on some pretty
Yeah.
good rides.
Yeah, it was actually really neat with, meeting Trevor because he came to our hip night.
Oh yeah.
And then it turned out that I had actually met him without even knowing it. Like a year prior, I think he delivered my mail,
Oh.
and he came into the driveway and saw the bikes. And we next thing I know, I'm chatting with this guy I'd never met before, and we're just blah, 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 talking about bikes. And yeah, so when I met him a couple of years later, he's like, I don't know if you remember me, but
Yeah.
I delivered you mail, and we chatted. So that just goes to show you that if you have a bike, you can
Oh, I know.
talk about everything.
Moto mining has 11 claims.
11 claims.
Yeah.
Can we come riding?
Check out his channel. It's
Where's
awesome.
Where's moto mining?
He rides and he goes
Where at?
picking, and it's awesome stuff.
I do have my
Northern-
crystals right there. I could show what we found today out rock hounding. And geocaching is fun.
Yeah, so actually that reminds me, Ben from Dork in the Road does this all the time. You guys, anybody in the chat, if you have a channel, go ahead and shout your channel out so everybody knows, and then maybe they can go and subscribe to you. So just, say I have a channel, subscribe to me or whatever like that. I know there's a few channels in here, and I follow you all, and I would like to see you guys truly succeed. So shout yourselves out.
Yeah, we'd love to do some mining and stuff. And yeah, there's lots of mines up there. We tried to find the old Eureka mine at in
the other side of
Port
Port
Alice. We got really close, but we just weren't quite prepared for hiking in that much, and so we're gonna have to go back. But you hear of all sorts of amazing places to find stuff, so it just makes you more motivated to get out and explore even
and
more.
just get out there and go. Yeah.
It's endless.
Yeah.
You could explore
And the nice
forever.
thing with the smaller bikes is you can do that. You
Yeah,
can
just go. Yeah.
There you go.
If all of a sudden the road you're on turns into a goat trail, you just keep going.
Yeah.
Yeah, doesn't need to stop. It's amazing. There's so many people in here as well.
All right. Okay, guys, what do you say? We do the old. My good friends from Giant Loop have very generously donated a Revelstoke bag for you guys, for one of you lucky winners to have.
Wow, that's a
Revelstoke dry bag. This is awesome. I use mine quite a bit on the tail. It works very well to hold my laptop and all that jazz, and it makes a great day bag.
yeah, that's a good size.
Yep.
Not too crazy big.
As long as you roll it 3 times, it's fully waterproof. It's good stuff. So we're going to start a draw for that. And once again, exclamation point Moto, and that will get you an entry into this bag. And we will start the giveaway now.
There's a mine on Horn Lake to find. Yes, we have the coordinates for it, and we're waiting for the snow to melt. But if you want to lead us there, we'd happily go out for a ride. So,
Yeah.
But yeah, we were actually just a couple days ago looking into that. So it's on the list.
Yes.
For sure.
Yep.
I hear you can poke your head into the mine hole and see sparkly pyrite everywhere. So
Oh,
we're
sweet. That'd be
definitely,
cool.
Giant cave crickets.
Yeah.
Ugh. You can
That'd
go
be
inside
cool.
the cave.
I
I'll
will
stay
go-
on the
I will
outside
go
of the cave.
fight
Yeah.
Cave crickets.
Awesome.
Wow.
Yeah, look at all the entries. That's
Everybody
great.
wants that bag. That's amazing.
That's nice. Yeah, Giant Loop. And speaking of Giant Loop, Summer. So I got talking with Giant Loop
Oh,
about
yeah?
you
Really?
and about you being the guest. And what they'd like to do is give you a Giant Loop Fandango bag.
Really?
So you are a proud owner of a brand new Giant Loop Fandango bag. We'll have that shipped to you as soon as possible.
Really?
Yes,
Wow.
absolutely.
Wow.
Yep.
Hey, that's amazing. Thank you. Thank you, Giant Loop. Be your next ambassador.
Only
we don't need
yeah,
to.
yeah.
There's a mine in China Creek. Yes, there is. Yeah.
Oh yeah, China
China
Creek
Creek
Valley. Yep.
We got close to the Black Panther mine in Rift Creek.
Yep. Yep. Wow.
Oh, you need that big bag, the Fandango bag. to
I'm
haul all
gonna
the
need
rocks
that to haul.
back.
That's right.
It's
Wow.
the mining bag now.
Fancy pants. Holy. This is cool. Heck yeah, Summer, congrats. Yeah, that I wasn't expecting that. That's amazing. What's the name of the mine that you actually rode into? That's the Yellow Creek mine. And you can ride all the way into it. About 2 kilometers long.
Yeah.
I got about 50 meters in, and my heart starts to go, and the tears start
Yeah.
to form, and I hightail it out the other way.
I did about the
but
same.
You've ridden all the
With
way
Tracy.
in with Tracy, all the way to the end.
Yeah.
And I actually took my sister there. My sister and I had a wicked trip. I guess it was 2 years ago now, and we took her up to the mine shaft. Which funny that she's as adventurous as she was, because she bailed at 50
Did she?
meters
Yeah,
in
yeah.
and said she wasn't going in any farther.
Oh.
Moto mining wants to go into that. So moto mining, when you come up, we'll take you there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I went in there, not with you guys, but I went with another crew. I think Trev was with me, Trevor, and Craig, or KTM Craiginski. And I didn't make it very far either.
Yeah,
I was
no,
like, this is
it
not,
is creepy.
yeah, mine's are, I don't know, not for me.
Well, it's
I
big
don't know.
enough in there to drive a full-size pickup truck.
Yeah,
all
it's
the way
huge.
to the end, and to be able to turn around.
Yeah.
So it's not.
But it is
it's,
black. It is dark.
It's
Like,
dark, and it is cold, and it's very wet.
yeah.
It's so cold. You don't really realize it when you go
It
in
was
there.
foggy inside.
Yeah.
Halfway in, it's
Yeah.
foggy.
Yeah. Well, there's another channel I follow here, Adventures Are Us, and they're based out of central BC, and they hike the whole thing all the way down, and then they hiked up the shaft because there's a
Yeah.
shaft at the end you can hike up.
Yeah,
So they
yeah.
climbed up the shaft, and yeah,
And where you come up is near another road you can motorbike to. as
Yeah,
well,
yeah.
so-
Yeah.
yeah,
But the access to the Yellow Creek mine is tricky, because not only do you need the Cameron main gate to be open, but you also need the Yellow Creek gate to be open. And I believe last year, I think Mosaic opened it twice.
Twice.
Right,
Once,
right.
twice.
So if you're, it is still accessible. When we went last year, we went up, I think, a couple times. It was starting to get very overgrown. So we call it the thwack road, because you basically are constant. You gotta duck down pretty low, and you're getting thwacked in the face with all the branches.
You'll have a few new scratches.
yeah,
A few
yeah.
new scratches on there, so it's definitely still accessible if the gates are open. We did look for some ways around the gate, which I'm sure there is one, but we weren't able to find it. But yeah, and it looks like the gate's locked when you get up there, the actual gate to the mine shaft itself. but you should just be able to open it and go right on in there. But yeah, it's really creepy up there, and it's not something that I don't like. I don't like the caves. I don't like the mine shafts. It's very dark and scary. But yeah, really cool spot.
All right.
You trying to win that?
I didn't get a bag.
I
I
got
gotta
a
try
bag.
and win one.
No, Kevin, you're in there. Yeah.
Can I enter like 10 times if I type real fast?
It only counts as once.
Ah.
One
I'd
entry.
love to know the way to Yellow Creek. It's in Backroad Map Books. It's not hidden. But
Yeah, that one's
It's
gonna
actually
be
listed
secret.
right on there, isn't it?
It is
Yeah.
listed right on there. It actually shows Kevin can't
Kevin
win.
can't
Okay,
Oh,
here's
yeah,
a question.
somebody else had asked that. Maybe
What
it
have
was
you
Angel
done to
Face.
your XT250 so far? Not a whole lot. Probably one of the game changer mods that we've done was the bigger foot pegs.
Wider foot
The
pegs.
wider foot pegs, which has made my standing game a lot better. I ride standing up a whole lot more now than I used to. Heated grips have been a life changer for getting out year round. A lot of people talk about how they don't ride much in the winter, but with a few little changes, the heated grips are huge. It enables you to go out. As soon as your hands go cold, man, you get pretty miserable.
Oh yeah.
So if you can keep your hands warm, you're having a lot of fun. I don't think we've...
Oh, rack, side rack, tail
Okay,
rack.
side racks, tail rack, you basic stuff just for holding all my gear and stuff, but like haven't really changed much. It's all pretty much the same. Crash
Yeah, it's
bars.
pretty much stock.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or not crash bars, but
Your bash plate?
handlebars.
Oh.
Oh, the brush guards.
Brush guards.
Yeah.
Brush guards.
But that's about it. But yeah, the pegs were I never thought that it would be much the same wider foot pegs. Where did we get the foot
Oh,
pegs from?
guy down in the States. Crap, what was his name?
Bonnie will send you a link
Yeah.
there. We'll find a way to tell you where to get them from. But yeah, the wider foot peg. You wouldn't think it would make that big of a difference, but
Yeah. it's-
and the heated vest, we definitely have invested in some heated gear. I actually found on Amazon heated like thermal underwear.
Nice.
Like pants and sweater, and we did put the USB ports directly onto the directly hooked to the battery.
DMO Specialties. We're gonna write DMO.
DMO Specialties. Bonnie, did you get that? There you go. Yeah. And better tires. Yeah, we did upgrade the tires. We have the MT21s on the front and the Dunlop 606 on the back, which
Motos.
seems to be a very
I'll fight you on that one.
common combination for sure.
Motos.
Tell you what, get me a free set of tires and I will try them.
I thought the people were getting a warning ticket for inappropriate content.
Oh, because he got a ticket. He received a ticket. He
Oh
was-
yeah,
was
no,
for
it just
the draw,
means
not
you've
for
Oh,
got your ticket for
I
the
see.
yeah.
Were you doing something inappropriate, Darnell?
That Darnell, I tell you.
but yeah, the tires, that combination of tires seems to be very popular.
More cowbell.
I
Somebody
think-
was asking for more cowbell.
Yeah, I think
earlier.
we have 5 of us riders that all run that same combination, and we find
It's a
that
very
it's-
popular
It is very
combination.
popular. The grip in the mud and the dirt is really awesome. They do hum a little bit on the highway. They make a little bit more noise than I was first expecting, but
Knos. There you go, K. Motos.
What was he?
so well, maybe we'll try those next when these ones run down a little bit. So far, they've seemed to be a really good combination with the stock tires that it came with. We did slip around quite a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Why do they do that on dual sport bikes? I mean, I understand that they're trying to get the bike, road friendly.
yeah.
But even with the CRF, I had stock tires on that, and I damn near killed myself going off road.
Yeah, my
What-
biggest wipeout
yeah.
was slipping on some slippery. Like I just.
Well, what we found is that when the tire suppliers go to the motorcycle manufacturers and they try to pitch their tire on that bike, they get a cheaper version of a good tire. So the stock ones that came on the XT are affectionately known as Deathwings instead of Trailwings.
Yeah.
When I replaced them with another set of the same from the store, they performed actually really well.
Oh, much better.
The compound was different, even though it was the same model of tire.
Oh, okay.
It was a better version, so
Yeah.
made in the Germany factory instead of the Brazil factor. I don't know what it is, but
Yeah, that's just strange. It always, I don't know, it's kind of weird. And you see that, it's like not just with our dual sports, but even adventure
But even
bikes.
the-
Guys are like,
even like-
stock tires gone.
Yeah.
my
You know?
street bike is the same thing.
Yeah.
The cheaper tire of the same model that came
Yeah.
with it versus the one you'd replace it.
It's like almost like an unwritten law. As soon as you buy a new bike, you got to get rid of the tires.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
You might
we
as
should
well.
ask Carl how he likes his. What were those tires, Carl, that you had? That
Oh,
you
the crap tire.
crap
Crap
tire.
tire.
You said you were gonna scrub them right down and get rid of
Burn
them.
it down to
and
nothing
never
so you
use
can
them.
replace it.
Yeah, Alex Faulkner has the.
The Deathwing,
She's got the.
Yeah, Deathwing.
She's got the tire combo the same as us, and
Yeah.
and she rides the XT250 too. So.
Yeah.
And Bonnie rides the XT250 with that same combination. It's very
Oh,
popular.
more cowbells from Wetaskiwin. I'm from Innisfail. Hi. We're like neighbors.
Oh, are you?
Yeah.
Your
Oh,
Alberta's
perfect.
showing.
Yeah, my Alberta's showing. Sorry.
Excellent.
Come to the coast.
Yeah. Ryan Fortnine does great videos on
Absolutely.
tires.
Yeah.
We absolutely love a lot of his videos. And actually, Misty, I know you met Ryan and you were gonna hook us up,
Shameless
right?
plug.
Shameless
Yeah,
plug. We were gonna get you to.
Well, we did invite
hook us
Ryan
up.
to come to the last Giver.
We were trying to
wasn't
get him
able
to
to
come
make
on
it.
the Giver, but maybe this next one coming up soon. Which Ryan F9 is fabulous, and actually, as a new rider, when we first started, we were watching a lot of his videos, and holy, did we learn a lot.
Oh, yeah.
He just breaks things down into a very easy to understand videos, the graphics.
Yeah.
I love the videos where he actually takes bikes apart. You can tell that he knows everything about the bikes.
It's easy to understand. It's educational.
Yeah.
And it's entertaining.
And he's funny.
But he puts in just enough geek stuff for the
Yeah, yeah.
geeks that want
Yeah,
to-
I know, right?
He's
It's
got-
awesome.
He's got the
Attention.
don't drink the slime.
And don't keep your screwdriver in your tire.
That's right.
Yes, Misty, you're supposed to hook
Oops.
us up with Ryan Fortnine, and he's a cool dude. He's on the list of people we'd like to meet and maybe hang out with. And he does some, really inappropriate jokes on his
Yeah.
thing that you're actually surprised that they get away with publishing jokes like that on the forum like that. But
On the interwebs.
we end up laughing our ass off when we watch his videos, and in turn you could really relate to his stuff. So it's a lot of fun.
Okay, don't forget, I'm going to close the entries for this draw for the Revelstoke bag in probably about the next 30 seconds or so. So, exclamation point enter, or moto, exclamation point moto.
Everybody wants that bag. Oh, that's amazing. Yeah.
Oh, Misty's
Working
working on
on
it.
it.
Good.
Good.
Excellent.
Our next live stream, us three and Ryan.
Wait, hey.
That'd be fun.
Wow. Wow. I'd be fangirling all the time.
I'd be fan.
It is nice, definitely being a female in there's a lot of you guys out there. I love the camaraderie of hanging out with all you guys. You guys are always so great. So.
Well, you know what?
Fun.
I was at one of your, it might have been your second all-women's ride, where I was doing the drone video for you and
Yeah.
stuff. And I'll admit, I didn't know what I was going to see. I'll
Bunch
admit
of
I had
delicate flowers,
I had a misconception of women riders, and I'll admit that, bad on me. But when I got there and we were around the fire, and we were all just talking bikes, it
Yeah.
was just like, yeah,
We love talking
this
bikes.
is cool.
Yeah.
This is cool. I was kind of almost thinking, oh, they're going to be talking about, they hate their husbands and their kids, and they got to do this, and like a hen session almost kind of thing. Sorry, but it wasn't. It was awesome.
Yeah.
It was great. It was just like
Yeah.
hanging out with.
And actually,
People.
that was probably another
People.
one of my favorite ladies' rides. Not only was it awesome, but my sister showed up for that one, which was very meaningful to me to have her come out. And she, she's a coach at the Superbike School, and she's been teaching riding forever. And so she was able to give us ladies a couple pointers. But then it was awesome because Kevin had gone there to get a fire going for us at our lunch stop that we had picked. So when us ladies went out for our ride, we showed up at the lunch spot. Unbeknownst to me, Kevin had talked to you and you were there with your drone doing some really wicked videos, which was totally amazing, and it was kind of emotional to just have that support from you guys while we were out having fun on our bikes, but you guys were just there to support us. And then when we came to finish the ride, there was Beefcake. There was Tom with a checkered flag, waving it, full of support, full of cheer, and you guys all just came out just to support us. And yes, that's the first time Claire came along, and we got to meet Claire, and we've become good friends. We love riding with Claire. And then, and that's how you met John, was Claire was coming to one of my ladies' rides, and she asked if there was any guys that were going out separately, and you said you'd take John out. And you guys had a great ride, and us ladies had a great ride, and yeah, just the support from you guys has just been amazing. Yeah.
And Tomboy just
Oh, Tiff just joined. Hey, Tiffany!
And the checkered flag, the checkered flag was amazing.
Did you notice Misty's comment about she met Ryan because of you?
That's right. Misty didn't even know who Ryan F9 was.
Say what?
Yeah.
Misty!
Misty's not, she doesn't do the YouTubes. She's like me, we're not super connected that way, but so she didn't know who Ryan Fortnine was, and she was teaching at the California Superbike School last year, and I just got this photo sent to me, and I look at the picture, and it's hey, you know this guy? And it's Misty with Ryan F9 hammering for the camera, and my jaw hit the floor, and she didn't know who he was until he introduced himself, and we had been telling her for years, Misty, you gotta watch this, guys. I know you know everything about motorcycles. I know you don't watch all this kind of stuff, but you gotta watch this guy's videos. He's hilarious. Well, now it turns out that they actually live
a couple of
blocks
Is that
from
right?
each other in dirt. I just ride. See, we don't do all the social media stuff. We just ride. But and she ended up connecting with Ryan F9. They did an episode about the California Superbike School, and they talked about some handling and stuff. And so yeah, and now they've actually touched base and have been in discussions about planning some stuff. And they're buddies now. So Misty, hook us up. I'd like to meet him. It'd be fun.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Me too. Okay, guys. So we're going to draw the winner for the Revelstoke bag. Tiffany just dropped in here. So how about everybody say thanks to Tiff? She actually works for Giant Loop. So thanks, Tiff, for making this happen. And we'll draw the winner for the Revelstoke bag now.
All right. Drum roll.
Drum roll, please. Closing entries. Winner is...
Who is it?
Are you ready? Are you ready?
If it's you, it was rigged.
Here we go. Winner is... Tina Boomhauer. Yes!
That's wicked.
Congrats. I like to see a Canadian get it. No offense, my U.S. friends, but man, us guys up here in Canada, we really need a break. All right.
I see that Bonnie suggests that Ryan F9 comes to the Dawn ride. Misty, do you mind?
Oh, there's a good idea.
Shameless plug.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
Ryan F9 at the Dawn ride.
Huh?
Yeah. So, Tina Boomhauer, email me at crittermoto@gmail.com with your name and your mailing address, and we will get that Revelstoke bag out to you ASAP.
That's awesome. Congrats, Tina.
Complete that one. All right.
Yeah, that's some great prizes.
Yeah, it was all right. Yeah, I was.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, Giant Loop, for helping me out. I mean, yeah.
That's very cool.
All right.
Some good prizes.
Yes. All right. So where are we at now? Holy smokes! We're at 7:55, guys. We've been almost 2 hours. So.
That went by.
It's-
I'm so calm now. I was so nervous before.
Half a bottle of Fireball later.
That's right. Yeah.
Good idea. I'll see what I can do. That would be an excellent way to.
Oh, Misty, if you could pull
boost
that off.
riders. Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Wow. That,
Yeah.
Yeah.
And just bring the awareness.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Well,
Yeah.
and I do believe that Misty and Bonnie have been touching base about it. Misty does a lot of promotional stuff for charities, and
Misty mentioned it in her magazine too.
and Misty mentioned it. Misty also writes articles for Motorcycle Mojo magazine, which she's done some articles about Kevin and I and riding on the island and stuff. But she did put one out last year, right before the Dawn Ride. Nice little article on that too.
Yeah.
So
Good.
thanks, Misty, for all that. For sure. Yeah.
I like being famous.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tina, I'll send you a few critter stickers as well.
Be sitting for 2 hours. Misty's probably out on her bike riding, watching.
All
No,
right.
she's sitting for 2 whole hours. That's her saying that she's actually sitting still.
Yeah.
For 2 hours. My
Because
sister.
I mean, all the stories you've told me about her,
Yeah.
like,
If anything you want to know about my sister, she does not sit still. Ever. She is always doing something, and in fact, I think next week she's getting ready to leave for 2 weeks.
well,
with
that's
her
got to
daughter
say something
go
about
to
our stream
Finland.
then.
Yeah, very
Yeah.
good. We did good.
Yeah, good one.
Really good. Very nice.
All right. Yeah, so we are very quickly approaching 2 hours.
May have given a shout out for Critter too.
Oh.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Yes.
Shameless plugs
Oh.
are good.
We're riding on her coattails of fame.
Yeah. I'm not ashamed to do that. I will do that.
Take whatever advantage we can get.
Yeah.
If it leads to me doing this full time, absolutely.
I think next time you should have some beer during the live stream.
Oh, Carl, yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Remind me next time we get together. I will get you. Oh yes, Adventure Co-op. Yes, any Islanders looking to go to Giant Loop? They are heading down there. The Adventure Co-op, they have the
That'd be fun.
Adventure Bus. It's a big school bus. If you haven't subscribed to their channel, go subscribe to it now. Another, island YouTuber, and they put out some great stuff. They just came back from Mexico. They brought back some adventure pups or rescue pups. I call them adventure pups because they're
Cute.
adventure.
Yes, makes sense.
But go check them out. Adventure Co-op. You guys also have a bus going to Moab pretty quick, do you not?
Wow.
So any island riders, I think there's still time to join on that one. I don't know if I'm overstepping. Feel free to fire that into the comments there, guys.
Wow.
Misty says Adventure Co-op is the best, so she knows them.
Oh.
Misty
Moto
knows
mining.
everybody except
Yeah,
Ryan
Misty
F9.
knows everybody except Ryan.
Yeah, Moto Mining, you're going to have to hit up Damon for that one. Damon and Kip are pretty close. But I know that Kip Moto is way behind on his trailers. There's been a huge demand for those things, and he's a one-man show and trying to keep up with demand. I don't know. He doesn't want to farm it out because, quality control goes down the tubes when he does that. So hit up Damon on that one. I'm just going through all of this. Do the questions.
Yeah. Any last questions? I can't believe we're
Did you get through all your
holy
lists?
moly.
Well, we pretty much did. Some were kind of repetitive and.
Shameless plug for the Easter giver.
How your one quick one. Pardon me. Your off-road skills. How did you learn? Where did you pick up your knowledge?
I kind of lucked out. I was big into mountain biking. I really loved mountain biking. I'd done it a lot. So my downhill riding skills were already pretty decent because I felt pretty confident.
You find the two they transfer over pretty good?
I
or?
think so. Trial, just getting out there and trying it all the time. I mean, I would love to take a course. I just haven't, financially been up to taking some of the off-road moto courses. But I find that if you just keep getting out there, keep trying stuff, it has steadily progressed where we're doing things this year or last year that we never thought we'd be capable of doing just because we've been out there so much. So it's been, just get out there, just keep going.
That's a lot of it, isn't it? Just keep going.
Yeah.
Just go.
I mean, you never know if you're going to be able to do things unless you get out there and try them.
Yeah.
And if you find that you go up a big, huge, steep hill and you wipe out and you crash, well, then you start doing some smaller hills until you, all of a sudden, you start realizing, okay, if I, I find, some people are different, but I find, like sitting down going uphill, I handle my bike way better, but going downhill, I almost always stand up, and it's not something that I was told to do. It was just a couple of years of riding, and then my riding style has just kind of progressed. What is Summer's channel? I don't have a channel. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I guess maybe I'll have to get one.
That's a lot of time that I'll be riding without you if you're busy editing.
Yeah, I don't have one. Sorry. You can friend me on Facebook, and you can see I post on there, and some of the local Vancouver Island dual sport groups that you can find on Facebook usually gets the most of my attention, because all the multiple platforms and stuff is just too much.
Well, there's the couple of women's dual sport.
And there's the dual sport women's group, which but for the most part, like when I'm posting my rides for people to find out about it, it's usually just through Vancouver Island Adventure Riders, Vancouver Island Dual Sport Riders, Vancouver Island Dual Sport Adventure Riders, Dual Sport Women. Dual Sport BC. So basically, yeah, I'm a Facebooker.
Yeah. I would say you're more of a photographer than a videographer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I always like to be behind the. What's my Facebook? I'm just Summerhurst on Facebook. Yeah. So that's it. Summerhurst, HURST.
Summertime on the island.
Yeah, it's always summertime on the island over here.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Travis's mountain biking skills. Yeah, very definitely.
Yeah, well, and the one thing I really loved about motorbiking is that you get to the top of the hills, whereas if you bike ride up, you gotta have some serious stamina to climb your bike up some of those hills. So it's basically mountain biking but cheating, and getting up there
now
really.
we go past the people on their bikes and we.
And we comment. You know, it's easier if you have a motor, right? But yeah, it's definitely how it started. Was I loved mountain biking, and it was just a very natural. I never thought that I would be riding a motorcycle doing it, but yeah. Is that my sister calling me old?
She just called you old. You're older,
Misty.
sister.
Coming from the lady that's 3 years older than me. She acts young because she's wild and free.
Wild and crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm the calm one.
Right. Okay, guys. Well,
amazing.
Unless there's any last minute quick questions here, we're going to pretty much call it a night. I want to thank you two for coming.
Thank you.
And thank you, Summer, for going through all the questions.
Thank you.
I want to thank Giant Loop for donating the prizes. The one for the giveaway and one for you.
Yeah,
that was amazing
and very cool.
Yeah,
that's very cool.
And mostly I want to thank all of you guys for coming and just hanging out, watching.
Somebody wants you to do a little shout out here for their own group ride.
Oh, hang on a second.
To the Columbia Icefield Skywalk.
Oh, that would be amazing.
You've been to the Icefield up there. You were just there.
Oh,
yeah.
the ice fields. I've heard about the ice fields. I got to get up there.
So beautiful. Been there lots. Gorgeous.
Okay, Angel Face, shout it out. Calgary to the Columbia Ice Fields.
That would be
Look
a great
out.
trip.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
It's going to be an epic year of epic riding all the time. Yeah, it's awesome. Critter Moto, where are we riding to next? Where do you want to go, Carl?
Where's there no snow?
Are you free
Yes.
this weekend?
You want to meet at Franklin Camp again?
Yeah, let's go meet in the middle of nowhere. And we'll go find a place for some pizza and some coffee.
That's right.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Again, thanks a lot for stopping by. If you aren't already, I need to plug it. Subscribe, please and thank you.
And thank you, Chris, for being supportive and wonderful, and for having me on here to talk about stuff like this.
No, it's been great.
I'm blown away by all the love and attention, especially from the guys. You guys are all really awesome.
Yeah, I think that's the moto community.
Yeah,
it just is.
It's great.
Yeah.
I love it.
No, it's you guys all feel like family so fast, and yeah, we love you. It's awesome.
All right.
Probably the best live ever. Well, thank you.
Who said that?
Wow.
Carl says Sunday to ride.
Okay.
What are you doing Sunday?
Snow is fun to ride in. I have
You've got-
pictures that
yeah.
prove otherwise, Misty.
Yeah, laying down in the snow doing a snow angel. You know.
Doing a snow angel with your helmet on. That's
No,
what
with my bike laying on its side and the snow beside her.
All right. Okay. You guys watch my videos,
Yep.
right?
Yep.
So we're gonna sign off with. Until next time.
Don't forget.
Get out there and ride.
Get out there and
Thank
ride.
you.
There you go.
Sorry, I thought you were looking for something more epic than that. Get out there and ride.
Okay.
We'll see
Until
you
next time.
Sunday.
Get out there and ride.
Bye, everyone.
All
Thank
right.
you. That's amazing.
Gotta wait like 14 seconds because there's a delay.
Oh, okay.
Da,
Is
da,
it
da.
actually off, or do you have to like pretend like we're
No, right here. I gotta watch this here.
Snow is fun to ride in.
Look at this.
Oh my gosh, you guys.
That was fun.
That was fun.
Bikes
You're not
make snow
wrong.
angels too.
Okay.